What's up, guys? Long time no see. My lighting sucks.
Hey, welcome everybody.
What's it been, a
You're
week?
fine. You look good. Almost, yeah. Almost a week.
No, trust me, I don't care what I look like. I mean, I'm blinding people with the lighting behind me from my windows.
Oh, yes.
Go ahead and say hi, and then we'll go right into it.
Yeah. Hello, Jill. You are the first in line, lady. Welcome.
Jill
Hello,
wins.
Granny. Good to see you. Yeah, she gets the gold star of the day.
Granny
Hi,
wins.
Sandy. Chris C. Hello. Yeah. Tilly May. Hello, dear. Let's see. Shalima,
Tattoos.
hello, welcome. Tattoos and Audrey, welcome. Rhodey Gal,
Angie.
hello. Coco, hello. Southern Lady, Blue Velvet River, welcome. Hey, Mandy.
Mandy.
Good to see you. Jeep Girl.
Hey, Irvin. Long time no see.
Hey, Irvin. Yeah, Angie Ray. Hello. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Give a shout out to everybody in general.
Say hi to Coco. Hi, Coco. We try to get everybody.
Hey, Coco.
I know there's a couple other people live. So it's not, we had it scheduled for hours, so I hope nobody gets upset with us running it, but it is what it is at this point. So, hey, that guy. So there's been a lot going on, as you're all aware.
Hi. Hello to Gold Star Mom.
Okay, I'm going to start. Yeah, no, that's okay. And then we'll catch everybody when I'm done. So with this chat, the release of this chat, the reason I have not been live other than when I went on Granny's panel was because I had to put in a very long work week covering for somebody, and I just started my new position. So not only did I have to start a new position, I also had to cover for somebody that took a vacation when I came in. Yeah, tattoos. So I feel a little lost in Neverland with tattoos as well, but I am going to address some truths, and it'll be what it is. This chat reveal, I haven't watched everything. In fact, I haven't watched one live that Lindsay has put up. I haven't watched any lives of Brittany. I haven't seen any clips that have been put up from the clip channels. The only thing that I have seen is what I have been sent to me. And what I have seen is what was released was a mixture of chats and presented as one chat, which isn't the truth. There were 3 chats that I'm aware of. One was what the fuck. One was allegedly. And one was a private chat between Sofa and Allison. The things that you're seeing that are damning have mainly been from the one that was privately between Sofa and Allison. Sofa's came up and spoke her truth on that. On Justice panel, I believe on Holly's. I'm not sure because I haven't even watched Holly. That's okay, Southern Lady. I'll try to catch everybody up. So I'm not quite sure exactly what all panels everybody's been on, where things have been happening at, what has been released, but here's the truth. We are being accused of, and I know that I've been lumped into that, of starting a chat with the sole purpose to take 2 creators down, one being Brittany and one being, I believe, Lindsay. I'm believing that's the context, or going real life. I am here to tell you that allegedly chat had nothing in it to take anybody down. Nothing. There was no talk of collusion. There was no talk of, hey, if you do this, we can get this person struck. Or let's do this and I'll get together. First of all, how in the hell, if we can't get Natasha Cooper down, are we getting anybody else down?
Good point.
It wasn't all fake, Southern Lady. There were chats. The chat that I participated in was a friend chat. It's gotten back to me. I've had screenshots sent that say of me being just ripped the hell apart. Ripped apart. I barely spoke in that chat, but I will tell you right now that chat did not include taking anybody down. And I also believe that if it did, if Brittany had stuff that said we were taking her down, it would have been shown. Why wouldn't it have been? I said that I would come up here and show that whole chat as long as everybody that participated in it, the one that I was in, was okay. I rethought that. Why would I have to? If we are being accused of doing something, then show it. I was at the last time I even spoke in that chat was, I looked yesterday, was July 1st. And before that was the third week in June. I barely spoke in the chat. There's maybe 20 chats for me. Some of those being pictures of my daughter, pictures of date nights with my husband, me showing everybody the promenade in LA, showing my new kitten, talking about life, joking around. And yes, there was shit talking. It was a girls' chat. There was a little bit of everything. But there was nothing in there that was the sole purpose of taking people down. Because if there were, I wouldn't have participated. I participated with people that I thought were my friends and also got to know Granny. Two of those people I'm no longer even speaking with, which is sad. Because one of those people wasn't a friend at all. It was somebody with a mission, I believe. I don't know what it was. I don't know if that person was afraid of something, got mixed up in something. I can't even explain it. I can't give the reasons as to why the chat was even released. So neither here nor there, it was released. But the parts that you're hearing about Lindsay Hensley were in the private chat. The chat that I was in, yeah, Sofa came in and vented, but it was my friend venting. The difference is we all have friends. We all allow them to vent. The difference is this friend, Sofa, never came to me and said, I'm going to go real life and I want you to help me participate. She never came in there and asked Granny to do that. She never came in there and asked anybody to help her participate and go real life. What I thought she was doing was venting, and that is what everybody else thought too, except for Allison, and which is why they had their own private chat. I truly did not believe that Sofa's intentions were to go real life on somebody. I believe her intentions were to protect herself, because when she came into that chat and vented was after her private picture was released. I remember that. And I remember her being upset over a community. I don't even know if it was a community post or some comment that was cryptically written on Holly's channel and then deleted. I didn't even see that post. However, she was very upset about it and very afraid that her family was going to be doxxed. And with that came venting. 190,000%. That is all that I thought that was venting. I have no reason to lie. I have my camera on so that you can watch my expressions and you can watch my body language. I don't go real life. I don't believe in going real life. I also believe that if you don't want things to happen to you and you know that a certain person will go real life in retaliation, that you shouldn't poke the bear. It's a sad, sad community when you've got to spend nights losing sleep because people are going real life. And will never agree with it. I won't participate in it. I don't think I've ever even seen anything that showed Sofa with private information. The real life that happened in that chat was our real life of us sharing parts of it, as Granny just said. My daughter, Granny's daughter, other people's, everybody else in the chat, everything that was going on in their day. We made jokes. It was a friend chat. I've been involved now in 2 channels other than my own. And I can tell you that there are chats everywhere behind the scenes. And with this chat being released, nobody should be pretending that they haven't participated in a chat either. I saw when I left Brittany's chat, messages were sent to me from something that I was not in, of them shit-talking me. It happens everywhere. It's not just us. We're not the big bad wolves. There are chats everywhere. I'm also going to say, it was noted on one of the panels, I think today or yesterday, that this chat came out of my channel, that everybody bonded together to take Brittany down and started this chat. I have absolutely no interest in taking Brittany down. I'm a grown adult. I don't sit here and play chess games on YouTube. Number 1, it's immature as hell. Number 2, I work too damn much to even give it a thought. And number 3, that's not who I am. People know where they stand with me. And if I don't want to be a part of anything with you, or if I have problems with you, I have no problem saying that. I learned valuable lessons being with Natasha. Valuable lessons. And there will never be a day now, ever again since there, that I stay somewhere where I don't agree with what I'm seeing. I don't need to take a channel down or attempt to, because I don't agree with what I'm seeing. This is extremely upsetting to me. Another thing that upset me was when we were on Granny's panel, I saw things for the first time that were actually real life research on somebody, and that was Granny. She put everything on the screen. That's terrifying. We shouldn't be doing this to each other. What do we get out of it? What do you really win? When you're putting somebody's private life in the public eye, private family members, people's children, people's spouses, what does that get you? Is anybody really that far ahead after looking into all that? Or is there more animosity and more diversion? I heard that my name is being smeared and ripped apart for people saying, quote unquote, I thought Christiane didn't get involved in drama. It wasn't drama to me. It was talking to Michelle Kay, who I thought was one of my good friends. Allison, one of my mods that I met on Brittany's channel, who I also thought was becoming a good friend. Sofa, Granny, and Nicole. It was a girl talk chat. And it is beyond disturbing, Susie. I don't know why we keep bringing it up and talking about it over and over and over again. There was nothing there. Yeah, there was some shit talking, and I'm not throwing anybody under the bus, But 90% of that was not even me. But it was your everyday high school, let's get together as girls and gossip and shit talk. Here and there. It wasn't even a whole chat. It wasn't collusion, and it wasn't vile, or whatever Alicia said, the most vile shit that we sat by and let happen. That didn't happen. Absolutely 100% did not happen. The things that they're showing that were vile came from a private chat. And Sofa has said that. Okay, Leanne, I'm going to read some of the comments and just start answering some. Does anybody have any questions? Right, Riley. Everybody gossips. And that's why I said I've been involved with 3 channels now. Natasha's, Brittany's, and mine. And there's chats everywhere. There's nothing wrong with having friend chats. That's what that one was. It was not created to take Brittany down. It was, when I talk shit, it was right after the thing happened on my channel with Brittany. I was added to that chat. I didn't ask to be in it. I was dropped in it. I think Allison dropped me. I can't remember. But if somebody came to me and said, we're starting a chat to take Brittany down, do you want to participate? Why the hell would I say yes? Knowing that every chat in the world gets leaked. It's not rocket science. Every chat gets leaked, especially a chat set up to take somebody down. That would definitely get leaked. People get mad at each other, and what's the first thing they do in this community? They run to the other side. People think I'm a ding-a-ling, but I'm really not. I would not participate in something that I know would be in the future leaked. The things that I said in that chat, I am 100% willing to own up to. And it was high school bullshit, like making fun of her avatar, the cartoon character, making fun of the ground meat live. It was dumb. And that was maybe 5% of the chat. We talked about things going on with Natasha. We talked about things going on everywhere. And like I said, we also shared a lot of our lives. And that was 80% of it. The days that Sofa came in upset, those were the days where she said why she was upset. And I took it as my friend venting. My friend was afraid of what was going to happen, rightfully so or not. And she vented. That's all I thought it was. I didn't know that she had a private chat with Allison. I never asked, nor did she tell me. Now that other chat, the what the fuck chat, I was also dropped in. Never read it. I went in there one time. I saw people in there that I necessarily didn't know. One being Brandy, I didn't know her very well. And I wrote one sentence in that entire chat. So I didn't even read it. I couldn't tell you what that chat consists of unless I went back and read it. And I have no interest in doing that. Like I said, I was going to go bring the chat up and go and release it. But at this point, I know that anything we do is not going to be enough. We're still going to be accused of collusion and trying to take people down and trying to go real life, no matter what we do. So if there's something about myself in those chats that they have that says, let's take Brittany and Lindsay down, I think that they would have showed it. I never spoke an ill word of Lindsay. I think the only thing I ever really said in that chat regarding Lindsay is when Sofa came in upset about her picture. And I said, oh, wow, that's horrible. Paraphrasing. Nobody was trying to take Lindsay down in that chat. So that's what I'm going to say about that. If anybody has questions, anybody wants to come up and address us, for me, I have no problem with that. Granny, if you want to come up, anybody. Sofa. This has derailed our entire week of what we were going to do with the channel. I literally did not have the mental bandwidth to deal with this, which is why I have not been live. And Leanne and I were supposed to cover cults. I dropped the link, guys, Nicole. And we put everything on hold until at least we make some sense of what is happening. But I will say it again. I do not care if Allegedly with Brittany has a channel on this platform. I do not care if Lindsay has a channel on this platform. What I care about is how we treat each other. Hold on.
I agree.
Hey.
Hi, are you okay? I just got your message. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm not.
Hi.
Go ahead and say what you need to say, Nicole, because that's what we're doing here, and we need to get this addressed.
I mean, I really don't even know where to start. I will say that I've seen a couple people in this chat. Don't think I haven't seen what you said about me in the other chats. Can I cuss on your panel? Because I'm afraid I'm going to be cussing.
Yes. Nicole, yes. Go ahead. You have a free platform to speak. Speak.
All of you morally indignant fuckers that seem to think you know anything about a group of girls just freaking chatting, talking, I shared shit about my medical stuff. Like, how would what good would my medical stuff have to do with the takedown of another channel? Like, these were girlfriends, and everybody that is acting like, oh, these are, like, I see every one of you and the shit you're fucking saying. And at the end of the day, guess who's the asshole? You are. For deciding something is true with no proof. For making fucking assumptions. I'm sorry. Nobody on this platform, even the people I love and adore, are worth my energy to take somebody down. I wouldn't know the first way how to take somebody down. Nobody on YouTube can even figure out how to keep Natasha Cooper from making a channel. How am I going to succeed at taking somebody down?
That's what I just said. I just said that. I know.
Yeah. Can I say one thing, Nicole, and then I'll mute? It's important to what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she's on panel over on Lindsay's right now, but I want to address Brittany. She is continually saying that it's the allegedly chat that she insists get leaked because it's all about her. And Brittany, as much as you want to think that, it's not about you at all. That's actually where we're talking and having fun, and it's none of your business. It's just named after you. And you are brought up a few times in it, but you're brought up a few times in the other two chats too. So you can stop your tour of you demanding the allegedly chat about us taking your channel down. You did that on your own that last time, and we don't know how to do it, nor do we want to. None of us even have, hatred for you. You're irrelevant to all of us. And you do your thing, we're doing ours. But for the last time, you don't deserve to see the allegedly chat because you're demanding to see it. Lindsay's had more patience than you, and this is about Lindsay. Something's named after you. That's it. Get over yourself. If we say anything, we call you Mini Natasha, E-Bagger, Mini Cooper, all the same shit everyone's calling you. So next time I hear you saying you demand to see the allegedly chat.
And that's a good point. See, like how Sofa just went over a few terms that people have called her. I have heard probably, I don't know, 24 people call her Mini Cooper. I've never called her that. But there are people that say things. People say things about me. I don't have to like them, but I also don't have to go onto a fucking conspiracy tour saying that people are trying to take me down. Okay, just because you want there to be conspiracy about you doesn't make it real. And Sofa, I'm sorry, will you please address the mole comments since they will not shut up about it?
Yeah,
Wait a
I will.
minute,
I'll
let
actually
me-
send Christiane these screenshots. On Granny's panel, Nicole first opens up and says, so if I saw a screenshot that says that you say I'm a mole. And Allison gave that to Lindsay and ran with it. I said, I can't address it right now, but I obviously will. And I did immediately after the live because we're all good friends and that's what friends do. So, Coco, you'll like this. This one's for you. I already asked you if I could speak on it. I went and found where I said that. I said it in a private chat to Allison. I freak out because Jen Sharp is live catcalling Coco for an hour to come over and talk to her. The following night, Jen Sharp brings it back up on Brittany's panel. And everyone is saying, what's it about? What's it about? Now I have it screen recorded the night that she got in the fight with Coco. And Jen's saying, I don't know. It was just something horrible. Something horrible. She just kept saying something horrible. It was just, I don't know. It was like she kept asking everyone if they were gay or something. And I blew a gasket, if you can believe that. I got mad and flipped the fuck out. Anyway, I have me saying, here, I'll read it verbatim because it's pulled up from earlier. Sorry. I say, are you guys, oh no, this is just me with Allison. Are you blocked on BJs? They're trying to justify Jen Sharp going after Coco because according to Jen, she was saying something rude like, I really don't remember, but like, are you gay? Bull fucking shit. I'm so fucking mad I'm shaking. It was the entire chat asking Britt if she was letting LH and Jax back on her panel ever again. And Britt would not answer. So Jen Sharp just said it was something totally rude and offensive and that she knew there was a reason she was mad at Coco. And Coco just kept asking people over and over something as offensive if it wasn't, are you gay? But something as offensive. Now the entire chat is pissed. Who can go correct these dumb cunts? Yes, I said that. And then Allison says, I'm blocked. And then she says, does BJ not realize she can unsub from porn and use blockers? And then she says to me, it makes me nervous that Nicole is still so active with BJ. And I say, no, she's the mole. I sent her in, exclamation point. And then I say, boom, with fireworks, because she went in and asked under her alt in the chat, wasn't it something about Coco asking about Jax and Lindsay? It didn't go anywhere, but still, to not be able to get in and have that going on, I was absolutely furious. So I found it and I said, Nicole, if you go to June 5th on your phone you're going to see the conversation about the mole. They took it out of context and said Nicole was a mole. No. First of all, Allison, why are you questioning if Nicole is anything because she's so active with BJ? Because Allison also went on to question Brandy, which in turn that anyway. But you guys, we're talking about somebody who says that she was scared to death of me and scared to death of Lindsay. So why, if you're so fucking scared of me, go to the other big bad wolf? Aren't you afraid of getting caught? You're in the middle of two really fucking scary people. You got some balls, bitch. Well, if you go through our screenshots now and everybody getting together with like private conversations between Michelle and Allison was not fucking scared of me. And Allison was not fucking scared of Lindsay. We have screenshots, and they're also posted on the community tab on YouTube, where she says she's gonna burn Lindsay to the ground. Burn, Lindsay, burn. We have screenshots of her saying LH is dangerous and a terrorist. She needs to be taken down. Allison came to me. I was befriended by Allison for the sole purpose of her giving me dirt to give Granny on Brittany, and then her giving me dirt on Lindsay to get Lindsay to stop going real life.
Yeah, but you didn't give me any dirt on Brittany.
Oh, I didn't know Jess was up here.
Yeah.
Why am I being mentioned? I wasn't given any dirt on Brittany.
No, that's what Allison reached out to me about. It was then it was all about shift, remember? And this was honestly,
I remember you connecting me with Allison. I don't remember Allison connecting. I don't remember you connecting Allison for the purpose of Brittany, but
okay, well, it's in the screenshots. I say, did you see the comment that Allison made in your chat? Wasn't that fucking weird? And you were like, yeah, what's that all about? And I say, I don't know, I'll find out. So
the whole thing about Nicole being a mole, that was so stupid, because as a public chat room, what is she going undercover in a public chat room to mole? Like, what information are you gathering when anybody can listen to the broadcast without chatting? And therefore, we're all moles if we want to be moles. So that's just the most stupid one there is.
Yeah, that doesn't make any logical sense. You don't have to mole in something that's public.
Right. Then she was the only one that could get in because she had an alt, because they had her blocked at this time too. So she went in. But Allison didn't have her alt yet, I guess, and neither did Michelle, and I've never had an alt. So, but the only other thing I want to say, because I've done a lot of speaking and these ladies hate to speak, is that Allison's the common denominator in all of this. And it turns out, after seeing some screenshots Michelle sent me that she felt bad about, Allison was wrapped up in so much shit from the very beginning. It turns out that Allison, in the end, says to Michelle that she came for me because she thinks that I'm up Lana's ass, and I've been working with Lana. I've had Lana blocked since the first week she came here. I've never spoke to her in my life. I don't even know what this crazy bitch's doing. She says she's a witch. She lives in the forest. I don't know. She better fucking live in a forest. That's all I have to say.
So I'm on the opposite side, because I don't think Allison intentionally set everything to fire. I think that we were all collateral damage unintentionally, is how I feel. Okay, I don't know why Allison flipped her position. I think it's very fucking weird. I think it was weird that she literally was all gung-ho about, let's get Lindsay, let's get Brittany. Like, you two were on a mission. For her to turn around and kind of throw your mission out there as if she didn't do it was really weird.
No, she throws all kinds of shit out there. I've got the screenshots from Michelle and from Brandy, and she also, she's not worried about me. She's in the other screenshots, she's mad because I won't give the name of or I won't show the screenshot that Holly took down from the live of Lindsay doxing me and Austin Kuzi. And I said, I'm not going to give you the screenshot and let you see, what we don't want you to see. That Boston Kuzi's name is Jane Doe, and XYZ. And then she says to Michelle Boston Creasy's name is not Jane Doe. I know her first name was Christine and that her last name is something Italian. She's lying to us. I need to get to the bottom of her. Jane Doe. I mean, I don't know what the girl's mission was, but it was half the time, you know, she's in here saying that, you know, Mandy thinks that she's all fucking big and bad and tough, and then Lana thinks she's big and bad and tough, and I think I'm big and bad and tough. She's taking me down. She's taking Allison or Lindsay down, and well, we're all still around, and she's nowhere to be found. So
I will say it was kind of led to believe that Boston's name was Jane Doe, because even I was like, oh, her name's Jane Doe. That's really fucking weird.
Yeah.
No, Jane Doe is the name you give generic person.
That's why I thought it was strange that somebody named their child that, but you did make it sound like that was Boston's legal name when you wrote that in the chat that day.
Yeah, I wrote, like I'm just gonna tell you guys that Boston is Jane Doe after I just complained that Lindsay doxed us because everyone wanted to see it.
But
that was at the Positive Urban. Sorry, go ahead, Nicole.
No, you're fine. But this is a perfect example, like what Jess was just saying. We didn't even understand totally about the threat that Sofa was referring to. And we were like, can we see it? And she was like, no, it's whatever, We were like, oh, okay. Does that sound like a group that's, super sleuthing and trying to take down people on the internet? We didn't have a clue about
No, we didn't. And that's why there's so much confusion now. Every one of these channels has an inner circle of friends that talks. Whether they get on a private stream and talk, whether they talk in a Facebook Messenger chat. We are not unique. This is not unique. It's being exposed, but we can ask the same thing to everybody else on this in this community. Show us what you're saying about us in your chat, in your private chats, and on your private streams, because I know those are occurring.
Well, that's what I just said, Christiane. I heard earlier that Brittany has a chat where she said a lot of really bad things about me, and I heard that she wanted to take me down. So I now feel like I'm entitled to see that chat. So I'm demanding I see that chat right now.
Especially because your name's in it.
I mean, you guys heard it too, right? Because I heard it. So I want to see it, Brittany. I want to see your private chats where you mention me now. Exactly. I'm entitled.
Go ahead, Nicole. I just it's all bullshit anyway. It's I was the one who was going to gather information on Lindsay to send to Lindsay. I was not calling anyone's ex-mother-in-law or having custody interrupted. And what I'm gonna do with what I have now, I don't know. I'm certainly not going to burn it because I'm gonna wait and watch out for myself. But I have nothing left to say about Lindsay. And all I have to say is that
I don't even know Brittany's last name. I don't even know Brittany's last name, nor do I even know what state she lives in. Okay, that's how little I know about Brittany.
I don't know it either.
And we never even asked one another things like that. Like I never asked Jessica her last name or where.
Never once. Not her husband's name, nothing. There was nothing talked about in her life that is private or about her family. There was nothing.
And the only thing that was discussed is when the chat first happened, everybody gave like their little like story of what happened, why they had a falling out with Brittany. That is the only time Brittany is mentioned. After that, it was like, I'm doing a DIY craft and you're sharing yours and you're talking about your work day. And it was like everyday talk. It wasn't even anything about Brittany after that extent. Or maybe like, oh, Brittany's going live and her intro's too long. And I say, it's at the beginning of a Disney movie. Like stupid stuff like that, but nothing.
High school stuff.
And I want to say something just because I keep forgetting to mention it and needs to be said. I would be willing to bet, I'm not going to crunch the numbers, but the people that actually spoke the least in that chat was Christiane and Jess.
Right.
They were
talking about that today. Yeah.
Jess was hilarious. Christiane was barely ever in it.
And I'm not trying to throw anybody in the butt. I don't own my part in it. I was in a group chat with a group of friends. I liked everybody. I didn't leave the chat because I didn't see anything in there that freaking caused me any kind of concern. And I was enjoying my time when I was in it. Everybody that knows me knows I can't even answer a text message, let alone keep up with a chat. 90% of that chat was ran by Allison and Michelle, who were talking back and forth non-stop in that chat. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. But I think but what I was trying to get at with them not being in there as often, where Christiane and Jess not being in there as often, there would be, and this is like, I'm not saying anything bad, but I swear we wouldn't hear from like Christiane or Jess for a couple days, and they'd be busy with work or their kids or whatever. And it was really it was a group chat where we didn't have to know what everybody was doing every day. It was a place we could come to talk. If there was no, like, we would have been, if there's gonna be a group chat to take somebody down, we would have been the worst people to do it. We're like fucking squirrels chasing shiny things, no attention span. I mean,
nobody is dumb enough to have a chat that can be released. If you're going to do something like that, you would need to do that in person.
Well, not only that, but if I was going to do something like that, with all due respect, I wouldn't do it with a group of strangers, okay? Because at that point, all of you ladies were strangers to me.
Absolutely.
I have my own group of people that I've been with, from day one, that if I really had some type of like, nefarious plan like that, I wouldn't do it with all of you who are ex-Britney people. Quite frankly, that would be stupid on my part.
Especially me. You and I never even had a conversation prior to that chat.
No.
Not one.
I never conversed with you, Nicole, privately, Michelle, Allison. I didn't know anybody in that chat, which is why I didn't immediately leave. Instead, I was like, what is this? Like, what's happening?
And I wanted to be there after I was dropped in it. I wanted to stay because I wanted to get to know you. That was my main reason for being there. I wanted to get to know Jazz.
Right. I was excited to get to know everybody, and I'm glad we did. I don't regret the chat. I regret what happened with it. And like I was saying to Nicole earlier, I know these people are trying to like really put something like evil and ruin your image and your name and everything. But Nicole, you've made your name, and the only people that listen to those people are the people that swim in the same dirty waters with them. So let them say whatever they want about you. We know the truth. Majority knows the truth. And Lindsay can continue on with her conspiracies all day long. Who cares? The more you try to fight it, the more power it gives it, and it gives her. This is what she wants.
I also want everybody, especially some of you, a lot of you were in Granny's chat last night when what happened. I'm gonna be continually hurting Granny over and over until I don't know how long. I mean, I know the messages. I don't know how much more she's gonna do to her. I don't know why this has to continue to do it to Granny. It's to get at me, but I say stuff I don't even mean, and I say it out of anger. I'm not sticking up for myself. But that doesn't mean it doesn't hurt Granny and hurt me that I hurt Jess. And this is continually being put out, especially last night, in really fucking trickery ways. So I want you guys to know that Jess and I have had this conversation, and if somewhere down the line she needs a break and says, just can't take it, then that's just what we're gonna do. But we'll worry about that together, because I see people on chats saying that they don't think that we are still friends or we're going to remain friends. We'll see what happens. I know my intentions are to stay friends.
Let me address that. And I'm not white knighting for anybody up here. I'm just speaking what I see as the truth. Jess did nothing wrong in this chat. Nothing. This all gets leaked. And she's the one that finds out in the leaking that there was a huge check on her with pictures of her family and pictures of her daughter and her grandma and private stuff put out. And she had to read and see the things that her friend right next to her on this panel has said about her. So it's more than just this chat hurting Lindsay. There's other people being hurt too by actions from that side.
Yeah, and that's all being
We have outrage for our chat, but there's no outrage for the doxing that I saw.
Right. Instead, there's outrage for an alleged attempt to take Brittany and Lindsay down that didn't even occur. It didn't happen.
You know, Lindsay, I was listening to the live. She seems to be coming around more.
Of course she did.
Lindsay.
Wait, you cut out. Could you
broke
repeat
up.
that?
Sorry. Lindsay's actually on her live is making the most sense out of everybody, which is the way it should be, because most of it is about Lindsay. There are people who are on there. Brittany is talking horrible about Christiane. She's talking horrible to Michelle. She's demanding the alleged chat come out. She's yelling at Heather from panel. Melissa's up there, and Lindsay's trying to keep it together. It's like these people are who are continuing it. And I mean, the way I just said it made it sound like I'm no angel. I could have addressed that nicer,
But she also said she believes that I truly was a mole sent in to get at Brittany. Like,
because Brandy's internet.
No, like I'm just no. There is no because. That's a stupid opinion to hold. Nothing could be stupider to believe. So no, there is no because on that.
Well, and here's my question too. Did they take out all the exclamation points?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You have it on your phone, the entire screen. You had it on your phone. I didn't send it to you. The night when we talked and you said about did you call me a mole? And I said, go to June 5th and look. You go in with the alt, and Allison says, do we know?
Okay, well, yeah, I didn't recall that there was a lot of explanation. I mean, I didn't recall there was excessive punctuation in that. So yeah, I know that we talked, and I know now why you said it and what you were talking about, and that it was taken way too literal. But again,
I want to know if they read it or if they posted it. That's all I'm asking.
My whole thing is they want to lie, though. This is what they want. Brittany wishes she was of relevance. And I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it. Brittany is no more important to me than Vinny and Sanchez. I don't pay either of them attention. Their channel doesn't affect mine. It doesn't affect Christiane's. And I don't care what Brittany decides to do with her channel. She wishes there was somebody worth wanting to take her down so she could stat fish and pull a Natasha Cooper. That's why we call her Coops Jr. She just so badly wants to be irrelevant. And this is their shining moment. And again, the more it is spoken about, it is drug out to be something of importance when it's not. There was no takedown. End of story. Let them prove otherwise. Why continue to have all these different panels on all these different channels talking about an irrelevant fucking chat that literally talk about people fucking shitting and what they ate for dinner? It is not that important. We are giving it too much importance, which then gives them importance. Do you understand? Like, the more we speak about it, the more Lindsay gets to speak about it. The more, they get to victimize themselves. Shut the fuck up, Brittany. You talk shit about everybody, even your friends. You're just as guilty. You have a chat out there that's talking about me. I heard you're trying to take me down. I now want to see that chat. Do you see how easy that is? I can now go live for the next 5 days and demand to see that chat. And in the meantime, I'm going to say Jax is a mole because I heard Jax is a mole. And I'm going to say that I know Lindsay dug on my family because she fucking did. Boom, scenario switched around. Now you're the guilty party. That's how simple it is to make accusations.
Well, that's just it. All the texts I'm getting are Jax is dangerous. That's the one you need to watch out for. And these are coming from people that aren't even so happy with me right now. But I want to do one thing that I thought I'd never do in my entire life. Put a 1 in chat. Granny.
My famous
Put a
line.
1 in chat. If you have heard any of us tell a different story on any other panel, if you have heard me say on one panel one thing and one thing on another, or if you have heard any of us ladies talking about what was what and what was what, if you have ever heard anyone trip over anything, because if you have not, then that's a really well orchestrated lie, especially when the live comes out of nowhere in the middle of the day. That's why I went on Granny's panel and addressed it immediately. Now little things are starting to come out because of the other chats. But if you have any questions or if you have heard something, I want you to tell me what it is. Because the reason it's so easy for me to speak, and it's the reason it's so easy for these women to speak, if I ever shut the fuck up and let them, sorry guys, is because it's the truth. And then the last thing I have to say on that is, it's also the truth, Brittany J, that allegedly with Brittany J has nothing to do with you. It was a funny name made by me, actually.
Actually,
And
that's
we-
not even, that wasn't even the title. That's another misconception.
Right,
was
because the title was changed, right, Nicole?
It says allegedly talking with NC Jr. It doesn't even say Brittany J.
Yeah, allegedly talking with NC Jr. That's right. See, I mean, I don't even care.
Which was a jab at Brittany's name, because Brittany is just like Natasha Cooper. So what? I can go name my chat room Trump 2026 or something. Does that mean that I'm voting for Trump in 2026? No, it can mean anything. Doesn't mean I'm taking him down either. I mean, it's just so stupid. It really
First
is.
of all, if we were going to have a takedown chat, would we even fucking name it with something that could even be remotely related to her?
Right. It would be like, you know,
I get everybody thinks I'm fucking stupid, but I'm not that stupid.
It would be like Recipes 101 or something. You know what I mean? Like Knitting Club, whatever. It wouldn't be take down Brittany. But what sucks the most is that all these innocent people are being hurt in between. Nicole's hurt. You're so upset, Nicole. Christiane's beyond herself. Everybody's being hurt. And for what? For the scum? Lindsay? For scumbag Lindsay? And she's over there just relishing in her new attention? Go back to the Delphi case, okay? Get the hell out of here. I'm just so sick of the fucking hypocrisy of it all. I'm a victim. She said the one to real life on me.
Because
I mean, nothing.
how to make the dicks pop up every time you said fuck.
She's acting like she's shocked that Sofa wants to go real life on her, but then again, you both went real life on me, right? So why are you fucking shocked when somebody turns around and does it to you? That'd be like me planning to go real life with you, Sofa, and then find out 6 months later you went real life on me when you no longer liked me. No shit. If she'll do it with you, she'll do it against you. I mean, I've been taught that since I was a child. Everybody knows that. So for Lindsay to be over there all jaw dropped and shocked, shut up, Lindsay. Shut up. And nobody can mess with your custody for 5 years, bitch. You ain't getting custody. The kid's gonna clock out.
Here's the problem. Here's the bottom. Wait, Sofa. Here is the bottom line. I do math for a living, right? There's always a root cause. The root cause was Sofa and Lindsay had an issue with each other, and they both did shitty shit. That's the bottom line. All of this other shit is curtains.
Right. I agree with that.
And I'm not saying, Sofa, I don't mean that in a bad way. I know that you were scared about your family. I listened to you cry to me about it. But what I'm saying is the root cause to all of this is that. So why is it, and it's not even Lindsay right now that I'm upset with, because I don't even know what the fuck is going on with that. I'm confused. I'm upset with Brittany running around saying we're all trying to take her down and over there talking about all of us. Tell me if I'm wrong, because I'm here for it.
Well,
and when you guys address me, you don't have to apologize for what you're about to say, because you know I'm taking accountability. And you don't have to say,
I'm not about to apologize. I seen the conversation that Allison and Lindsay and Brandy had. I know what was all in it. Everybody is up in arms thinking that Allison exposed everything. No, she forwarded the stuff from Sofa only. She didn't give any of our private information. She didn't even so much as give our names. We went up on panels and said that we were in chats. That's how we came out. How she got the allegedly name was because of something that was shown. That's it. But Allison really didn't like throw everybody under the bus or anything. She literally just gave out Sofa. She sold Sofa out. I don't know why she did it. I don't know why Brandy went public and lied and said Brandy wasn't involved in anything. We knew it was Brandy from the jump. And my dumbass is trying to defend Allison, which I'm still eerie. I don't know how I feel. I'm still conflicted. I'm not all that mad at Allison. I'll be honest. I'm really not. I know some of you were closer to her, so some of you were a lot more hurt by it. But and one hand we say, if we know somebody's going real life, we shouldn't allow it. We shouldn't accept it. We shouldn't condone it. Rather it's to us or somebody we don't like, it shouldn't be accepted here. So you got Allison who took that and ran with it. But the only problem is she was going real life too. So it was like, why did you even do that, Allison? That's what I don't understand.
She came to me with the real life stuff she'd already done, and then I found more screenshots and once again, I mean, if you want to see them, I'll share them with you if there's a conflict, or if you just don't care, that's fine. I mean, even Brandy and, you know, everyone that has seen the whole, when
You cut out.
Well, what's ironic here is this all happened because Lindsay was threatening Sophia in Boston. So Lindsay
Lindsay, and
dug up
she's
an
the one
file on
who
me.
also said there was a video of Lindsay putting a knife to some old lady's neck. Now Lindsay's demanding answers for Allison for that, and Allison's saying it's coming from your cousin, and she's Justin, and she's saying I don't have a fucking cousin named Justin, so shut the fuck up and tell me where you got it. So that's a pretty big deal too, I think, and I don't wish that on anyone, not even Lindsay.
That video
No,
must
this
be
shit
real.
needs to stop. It
She
needs
didn't
to
even
stop.
she didn't even stick around to clear it up. She told Lindsay that she had a cousin and just picked the name.
Well, it tells me that video is real then, because if not, Lindsay wouldn't be so pressed on who'd you get it from. I don't have a cousin Justin, because that means the video is real then. Because if somebody claimed they had a video of me like that, I would laugh. You don't have a video like that.
Yeah.
I've never done nothing like that. So right there's her guilt. But again, this all stems back to because Lindsay was indirectly threatening people to go real life on them. And we know she has on what? Half a dozen before, including myself. That's where this all stems from. So how that turned to now Lindsay is a victim of somebody going real life on her, that's the part that's blowing my mind. And I think we need to stop giving her the victim badge. And I hope that everybody listening can hear this when I say stop turning this into content. Stop giving them content.
I would like to really understand how and I'm not trying to label anybody as a victim, but I feel like Jess has gone through a lot of shit on this platform by people people calling her parents, you know, the fake CPS calls, people digging into her life, calling, you know, her probation officer. Like, we do not, if you're involved in that kind of shit or questioning her health or any of that shit, you're involved in that shit, and then you're going to be morally indignant that how dare people act such a way. Like, no, you were doing this last Tuesday. Like, you know what I mean? It's
Right.
just fucked up.
Well, that's like when they take a screenshot of something I said and they don't put any context with it. And there's a panel of people going on last night about how wrong I am for that. Oh, shut up. Put yourself in my shoes, but also go find context, because context matters. Today, I wake up to my car mirror smashed and the entire passenger side of my car all scratched up. You're telling me that's coincidental?
Oh, I didn't even know about that.
Granny,
Yeah.
I've got some information on that, I think.
And that can't be a car accident because
No, stop. No more information. No more digging. Like what? Like,
I'm not digging. I don't dig. The shit was given to me.
but what you
Everything.
just said is literally what they're going to twist it into. Oh, see, Sofa's been.
Well, what?
here's the thing, though. Even what they twist, though, it doesn't change. There's people that support Lindsay, there's people that support me, and there's people that support Brittany and every other creator. And at this point, everything has been shown. You know, Megan VR had the audacity to message me saying I threatened to dox her last night. No, I said, if anything happens to me because of your careless over obsession with YouTube and being involved in everything, that I know who's the cause of it, and it's you, Megan. And when I woke up to my car like this morning, it's you, Megan, that I'm blaming. That's not saying I'm doxing you, sweetheart. That's saying you're going to hold responsibility for running around these YouTube streets, running your fucking mouth all the time, overly invested, and sitting beside somebody like Lindsay and then saying that she changed. Okay, nothing about this changed.
They're flipping out because creators are saying stuff about Megan, and so are other subs, and she's a sub. That doesn't matter. Shut the fuck up.
I'm a sub. She talks shit
Same
about me,
here.
so
Stay off the panels then. I mean, I'm a sub too. But she's got an opinion on everything, so she's gonna get opinions back.
Well, first off, she has a channel. She has a channel, but Lindsay made an entire video calling out Without Borders. Lindsay constantly calls out my subscribers by putting them on her community wall. They called out Nicole. I keep calling you Morgan. They called out Nicole. They called out Coco, who is simply just a subscriber. Not everybody shit the way Megan is. So guess what? Megan is fair game. Why do we have to constantly sit on this moral high box and take everything that they do and let it go by. But the minute we do it, they want to scream foul play. Get out of here. You know what's foul play? Megan being in everybody's business the way she is. That's foul play. Even worse that you're not a channel holder. Log off, sweetheart. This isn't virtual reality. This is people's real lives.
Yep. And there was earlier this week when Alicia was holding all the lives, she kept saying and on her community posts, she had such outrage that people were involved. Even if people weren't involved in it, she was saying that if you see something, you should say something. And the fact that we all saw these things happening, we didn't do or say anything. I'm sorry, what?
I didn't see it happening.
Wait a
I
minute.
didn't see
Let me
anything
address that.
happen, but here's the thing. We all know what many times has happened over there with her BFF.
Let me address something in the chat, guys. Hold on. I don't know what's happening in the chat. Old account, I didn't see it. But everybody in the chat needs to remain respectful to one another. Please. Mods, you don't have to delete anything that's coming at any of us unless it's horrific, because we will answer questions. However, if it's about people in the chat fighting, then yes. I don't want to see that shit going down. There's no need for it.
I think all accounts making not very kind comments towards Irvin.
Oh, well, that's what I'm saying. Right. So if you're going to make not kind comments about another person in the chat, then that's what's going to happen. That's what normal things. That's how they go down in chats. Please be respectful to one another.
Can you believe last night, Angela, that Megan tried saying that only me and Angela know her identity. So if anything happens, it's on me and Angela. First off, Megan, you're in everybody's messenger, including Natasha Cooper. So miss me with that bullshit, sweetheart. Okay? We're not the only ones that know your identity. You were in group chat with us with 6 other ladies. So there's 4 other women who know your name. Shut up.
Hey, Megan.
Hello. What is she in here or something? Where did Sophia go?
I don't know. I was just indirectly speaking. Because she watches everything. She's no longer going to watch my channel. Please don't, you snitch. Please don't.
Well, and here's the thing, and this got brought up last night too. People are like, why is Nicole being so nasty? No, Nicole's tired of the bullshit.
Good for you, Nicole. I haven't told you be nasty yet.
Well, I haven't either. I haven't either. And
I still cried some tears, but I'm even mad at myself for that, because if you got half of the people that come across me saying, oh, I don't like her, she seems too nice, or I don't like her baby voice. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, am I too nice to you? Okay, meet bitch Nicole. I'm just tired of the fucking condescension and people acting like they're in any kind of a situation to be pointing their finger at anyone. Shut the fuck up. You're no one.
Well, and I'm glad you said that, because that's what I said the other night, Nicole. These people, they act like they've never done anything. Now, I'm sorry, but when I find out that Natasha Cooper's up there literally trying to get me placed in jail, what do you think would happen if I went to jail? I'm a single parent. Where do you think my kids go? Foster care. So if I make a comment, but right. So while Natasha's on the screen saying that, I make a comment saying, oh, is that the way it is, Natasha? And my next comment is followed by, okay, then everybody call Mariah's caseworker, because that's how we do things, blah, 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 blah. And people are going to take that and sit on their high horse and say how wrong I am. First off, know the context, because it freaking absolutely matters. Secondly, now what I would be wrong today if I got up there with her caseworker's full legal name, phone number, and email, right? But that's what Natasha did to me. So at this point, if you think I give a shit what happens to Natasha Cooper and or the children in her home any further than I do my own, sorry, no. I'm going to start
going
playing
into the store. I'm dropping down, and then I'm going to go completely out, and then I'll be back in about 20, okay?
Okay.
Okay, love
I
you
mean,
all.
I
Love you,
literally
chat.
I was telling my chat that a week ago, that I'm at the point where, if you guys want to see me so morally perfect, then you might want to log off for a couple of days, because I'm going to start doing what I feel like I need to do to get these people off my back. I remember telling,
first thing I thought of.
Yep, the only way to get a psycho off your back is to be a psycho, right? Well, I'm starting to feel like that might be the way, because look what happened here. Lindsay and Sophia, both who dug on me, who and gathered an entire life story of mine and passed it around to people, ended up going at each other and both backed down, right?
Yeah. And I think I mentioned this last night, but I think it's important for everybody to remember, and I don't mean this in terms of Jess. Jess is not anybody that I feel is going to do anything drastic. But you guys never know when you're fucking with people on the other side of the, computer screen, whatever. Like, how do you know what you're going to push that person to?
I have no idea. Look what happened to Doug from Newport. He got assaulted to the point where he died and came back. They brought him back to life, thank God. But you have no idea what you are either, one, pushing somebody to do, or two, inciting somebody to do. Both are extremely dangerous. And that's why I said to Megan, like, this isn't virtual reality. This is people's real lives. Like, when you run around and you're just stirring the shit like that, and then you want to cry, you're just a subscriber, then take a subscriber seat and shut the fuck up. But you cannot just sit here and do what these people do. And, if the last thing I do is go off of here with a bang without my morals before I'm put in jail because people are placing fake claims against me, then so big what? If you don't like what I'm saying or doing, don't watch me. But how dare you judge me? How dare you? You didn't judge anything else.
And here's the thing. I put sitting on the high horse in my title because everybody sits on a fucking high horse in this community. Nobody is fucking innocent. Nobody.
I said that last night. I've never pretended to take the moral high ground. I've never pretended to be some big, no, I've never done that. I can say really mean things. I can say really nasty things, and I can do really nasty things. I just haven't. But I've never pretended I can't. Some people really act like they sit on this high horse, but it's like you look over and they're on a donkey's ass. You know what I mean? It's like, get real.
You can't get upset about a chat when you're participating in the same actions, and you can't tell me that Brittany doesn't have her own chat talking shit. You can't convince me of that for $1 million.
Nope. I won't offer $1,500,000 because we know that will be the next big deal.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to run it back home. I don't give a fuck who has a channel.
Right.
I don't. Run your channel. Do what you want with your channel. I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to get you. I'm not trying to take you down.
I mean, at least be worthy of a takedown if you want to claim that people are trying to take you down. At least be worthy of one. Meanwhile, legitimately, Brittany was trying to take me down since November, but we're going to act like that didn't happen either. Come on.
And I want to say to you, I'm a sub, so I feel justified in saying this. Just because you hear something on the internet doesn't make it true.
Thank you, Paige. That's what it's all about.
My name's Nicole. No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, that is true. That is true, Nicole. It's very true.
This is what it comes down to. It comes down to loyalty. And that's what's the fucking problem is here. We have so many people that either fence it or flip-flop, or when the shit gets tough, they're all about self-preservation and fuck everybody else. That's how this shit gets so bad.
Yep. And people lead by their hate or dislike of somebody instead of their morals and integrity. That's another big issue.
Exactly. I never ever had a problem with Lindsay because I don't know her. I had a few interactions with her on Brittany's. Why the fuck would I be in this big conspiracy to hurt her? I don't even know her.
I've ignored, same. I'm with you. I've ignored her for months. I've had one conversation with her. I didn't let her tell me who to allow in my chat and who not to, and that put a big target on me. But I barely acknowledge her. I just want to go to dollar stores and shit. You know what I mean? You just want to do your actual content.
Right. Focusing on trying to, but I keep getting pulled. Oh my God. But here's the thing. I've said I like her Delphi shit. She was doing a great job with that. Why would I fucking say that and then involve myself in some crazy conspiracy with videos with knives and fucking somebody's cousin and the FBI agent? Like, what? I can't even wrap my brain around it. Why are we doing this to each other?
I don't
Why
get
are we
it.
looking up people anyway? Why?
Well, what do you do
I'm
about
going
it
to ask the same question. For what? What is it going to do for you if you know somebody's husband's name? Or if you know somebody's freaking brother's? What is it for? What is it for?
The only thing I can think of is to contact them or to blackmail them, both of which was done. But that's the only thing I could think of. Why else would you need that information? I don't even know Brittany's last name. I don't want it. And I know everybody knows Lindsay's last name, but I legitimately had to ask you the other day in a chat, what was her last name again? Because she's ban evading. Not because I wanted to dig on her, because she's ban evading. And that's how like little I pay attention to people, that everybody knows Lindsay's last name, except for Goofy me over here. That's like, oh, what's her last name again?
Your content lately has been you shopping, doing the haunting things.
Her crafts.
Yeah.
I love her Dollar
Fun
Tree
stuff.
stuff.
Which is where I
love
messed
it.
up and showed my license plate, and that's how I think everything happened.
Oh God, that's right.
Yeah. It's my dumb mistake. You
Same
can't
shit
even.
goes on.
You
You got
can't
to
even
worry about
speak
people's
drama.
your car. You got to worry about someone calling your kids' schools. You got to worry about
CPS, relatives being
CPS,
contacted,
probation
neighbors.
officers. For what is this doing? Does it make people feel like they're winning something?
The police, right? All because you don't like how somebody talks on the internet. Big whoop-de-doo.
You know, and the other day when this is just one example of many, but it speaks to a bigger problem. When Alicia had those lives the other day, there was one particular person in the chat. I'm not even going to mention their name because I don't want to give them any kind of notoriety. I don't even really remember them. When somebody else told me, oh yeah, they've always been vile. But they were saying to me that this is what I get for going in places that talk shit about her. I didn't know what they meant by her or what the places were. So I asked for clarification, and they were like, they made a comment that I go into Mandy's chat. And I'm like, okay, so then the issue is that I went somewhere that isn't, a friend of Lindsay's. I was able to figure that out.
But listen, nobody likes each other on here. Do you know how hard it is to go into a chat without offending somebody? Because nobody likes each other out here.
Right.
So I could go in Holly's tomorrow, and I'm just using her name as an example. It doesn't mean anything. And Nicole, you get mad at me. Like, nobody's safe to go to any chat these days because it's going to piss somebody off because nobody can get the fuck along.
Well, you're all safe with me because I don't look at other people's chats, so carry along.
But
Yeah.
I take no offense on where people go, honestly. It's stupid.
No,
to
I don't
try
even
to
mean
tell.
on a creator standpoint. I mean, you have subscriber communities that are like, why were you in this chat? You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Well, but that's what I wanted to point out about what was interesting about it is now the channel that we were on, while this person was cussing me out, the creator said nothing. The person that it was about said nothing. It was
Very much allowed.
Now the creator or the channel that we were on, she was watching chat because she did correct a couple people when they were being mean to her friends. So that, and what I found interesting about that is the big message and takeaway has been, you guys, how dare you? You see something, you say something, you don't act that way. How dare you? It's just very, like I said, morally indignant. Now, I can go into Mandy's chat. Do you think Mandy cares whose chat I've been in? Nope, she doesn't.
No.
And Jess is not lying. She does not care which chat anybody is in. She doesn't care.
I don't care either.
And I was just going to say that, Christiane. So why is it that there's a large section of, the community that are just like, oh, hey, good to see you. And that's it. But there's another place where it is being allowed, where people get berated for even thinking to go in somebody else's chat. And it's being said, well, this is what you get. Now, are we the problem then? I don't think we are. And stop with the see something, say something. Stop with the you should have known better. How could you? How dare you? How stop with this moral indignation bullshit. I'm the same person I've been. Jess is the same person she's been. Same with Christiane. It's just like Jax when he went off on me one night and he said, oh, this is Nicole. This is why she got kicked out of Natasha's community. No, I didn't get kicked out of Natasha's community. And newsflash, nobody does. Everybody eventually leaves because it's so fucking toxic. So,
well, not only that, but it's like, come on, let's be serious, right? Like, this is why she was kicked, and if that's the case, how many people were so-called kicked from the? Come on, this stupidity.
That's what I'm
But
saying. It's
what
like,
it comes down to, Nicole, is what you're saying is there are cliques within chat rooms, and some creators will protect other chatters instead of respecting the fact that there's all chatters. You know, I seen Christiane just say already about alt account. I see alt account keeps going on, but you know, people do that. They do that on purpose. They want to cause infighting. They want you to yell at Urban or the other chatters or your mods. They want to be special treatment around them instead of just blocking somebody they don't like. People do this all the time in my chat room. That's when you finally got to put your foot down and say, if you can't get along, A, block each other, or B, you're both going to timeout. That's where I'm at with it. It was my channel.
Block each other. That's what I do.
Right. And it's petty. And like Nicole's saying, to be allowed to be attacked within this chat room and completely allow, the creator seeing it but not saying anything because, well, what? Nicole used to support Natasha. Nicole supports Mandy. Nicole supports me. Nicole supports everybody. Nicole supported Fish, for gosh sake. Like, come on. Nicole's just a supporter. So stupid. I would never treat you differently because of who you support. It's so dumb. Unless you support Lindsay. At this point, I'm side-eyeing you. I'm telling you. I'm side-eyeing you. That's it.
I'm a mole.
I'm a mole. I don't even know why that would even be said. I mean, we know people take everything literal. I'm just the whole thing.
It was the wrong word choice because, like you said, or whoever said, I think it was you. You can't mole in a public forum.
You can't. Yeah. You can't. You can watch without even commenting. You don't have to mole.
Right.
You mole.
You can go incognito and just watch. I mean, it's not hard.
Not hard at all.
You
gotta go incognito. Go in balls to the wall. I'm here, bitches. I just ain't commenting. So what? What are you gonna do about it? But what kind of like top secret agent information are you gathering in a public chat room? It's not like you slid in behind the scenes with them. That would be a mole.
Exactly.
Exactly.
There's another thing I want to address, and that's friendships on YouTube. There's a whole lot of problems with those. And I'm going to give some advice out there because I see it said all the time that subscribers say it all the time that they don't like to see the behind the scenes or even, hey, check private chat when panels are going on and they're, doing things privately that the subscribers can't see.
I think that's rude too, though. I think when people are on a panel and you're like, oh, check private chat, or I wrote in private, I think that's very rude.
Yes, it breeds mistrust. And the friendships in these inner circles that are built, they do also. So my advice to anybody out there who wants to listen to it is don't make friendships with people if you're not going to be genuine. Don't love bomb a creator or even another subscriber. Tell them you support them. Tell them how horrible you think it was that something happened to them or it made you cry when you hear a person talk about how they were hurt. Just don't go there if you are not going to stand by that friendship when the shit gets tough.
Can I back that up on something?
Yeah.
I have come to learn in my experience from going from a subscriber to a channel owner that the people that scream, I'm loyal, you can trust me, are most often the ones that will be the first to turn on you.
Right. And it doesn't always mean that they're going to turn on you by revealing shit you said, gossip, or, putting out your messages. It's not always that way. In this instance, in my instance, it can be somebody simply just not even taking another person's feelings into consideration and worrying about themselves and their own self-preservation. That hurts.
I've had
deeply.
that happen.
Right.
Where I've had like a close mod of mine, or what I thought was a close friend, decide that they wanted to make amends with my biggest enemies, and then kind of wanted me to like be. And it's not that I didn't understand, because I legitimately said like, I'm happy for you, that's great, you know. But I side eye you now, like that hurt my feelings. You can't really claim to love me the way you drop the love word as much as you do, and then go make friends with my enemies because you were scared on what they had on you.
Right. So just don't say I love you. It's
Right.
that simple. Just be a YouTube acquaintance. Stop with the love bombing. Stop trying to convince somebody that you really truly care. Because when this shit gets tough, that other person that you told that you loved and cared about is going to expect you to act that way.
I am such a not lovey-dovey person. So when
Me
people are
too.
like, I love you so much, I'm like, no, you don't, bro. You don't even know my birth date, my favorite food, my favorite color. You don't know me. You don't love me. Stop that. Stop it. Now, there are some people I've grown really close with that I do believe, you know, care about me greatly.
Yes.
I'll say that.
Because actions speak louder than words, and you can tell, like Leanne, I know she loves me because her actions time and time and time again have shown me that. Look at her now. We're up here, our whole channel's at risk that we worked so fucking hard on through no fault of her, but for me involving myself in a chat. Granted, I didn't do anything wrong, but to 1,000 people out there in this community, they think I did. So that puts all our hard work at risk. And here she is standing by my side. That's somebody that really cares about you. Not somebody that's going to go to the other side and fucking apologize and not even talk to you about it after they said they loved you and how hurt they were for you. If we just stop doing that and treating people with truth and being genuine, then a lot of this stuff wouldn't even happen. People wouldn't expect other people to act a certain way or expect them to stand up and look for them to do it.
We got to treat people how we want to be treated, but also something I've had to learn, and it took a while to learn, is we cannot hold people to our expectations.
No, you can't.
And it's a shame that you had you're feeling, you're hurt because you really held expectations based on what they said of themselves. You trusted their word. You trusted that they cared about you. You trusted they were here for you, to find out that just like that, to preserve themselves, they just would run you over like that. And that's hurtful. And I'm sorry you had to experience that.
Right.
I'm sorry you and Nicole had to go through all of this.
Right.
Neither do you deserve this. You're not even, you're the most non-drama loving person I've ever met. You literally were barely in the chat. You were in there as little as I was. And Nicole, you weren't even in the chat that everybody's being shouted out for. You weren't even in that one. So I don't know why you're even, you know. I mean, if you're a mole, do your services free, or do we have to pay for them?
Right.
Inquire behind the scenes. What do we do?
I get paid in my love for Granny.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Keep an eye on her.
And it would all be so simple if we just didn't try to build those fake relationships. Why are we love bombing people we don't know? Why is that even happening? Well, stop doing it, and then people won't have these expectations of you and won't get hurt and pissed off and upset and want to retaliate. I don't want to retaliate, but other people do when they get hurt.
Yeah.
I agree. Nobody should be neat. Look at Salty's comments. The smiles and advice are worth all the work. I just joined to give you all a word of advice. Catch you next time. How sweet is that? The one chatter Salty. That was nice. And Tattoos is right. The fact that this lecture has to be given to adults is very concerning.
I mean, it's hurtful. You know that, Jess. You know that, Nicole. You come on this platform, you want to make friends. It's a social platform. It's meant for that. And I'm not one that doesn't believe you can build virtual reality friendships. I believe you can. I believe you have to be a little more aware of things because you can't see them. You can't physically touch and feel things. You need to be a little more aware. However, I do believe great friendships can be brought out of a social media platform. However, one thing that happens on this platform that I noticed is people pretend a lot. And I don't know if that's to get attention, to be part of the in crowd, to just be in the know. Or just want to be liked. I don't know what it is. But when you have someone like me that believes friendship, when somebody tells me that they care about me, and like Jess and Nicole do too, it hurts real bad when they turn around and they go to the quote unquote other side and just say, fuck you. Like, look what happened to you with your, what's her name, that went to Natasha and gave your medical records. That shit cuts to right through your heart when it's somebody that said they loved you and you believed it.
Yeah.
You know, and then those people are often the people that come out smelling like a rose. Like this whole group. There's one person that isn't here. Where is that person? Where are they now? They're over there. Self-preservation. They're self-preserving. And it makes us all look guilty because we're not over there doing the same thing. But why would I run over there and apologize for something I didn't fucking do? I didn't try to take anybody down. Neither did Jess, neither did Nicole, neither did Michelle. None of us. Am I making any sense? Because when I'm pissed off, I ramble.
No, you are. I was just very annoyed by something I was reading in the chat.
I mean, it's just simple as that. Stop building friendships if you're not willing to see them through. Simple as that. Because I don't know. I've lost so many friends on this platform for bullshit. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, because by far I'm not. I am not a perfect person. And I could be a better friend. There's so many things about myself that I need to work on. But damn.
Well, everybody, none of us are perfect, and we all need to work on things. But what we're finding is that merely by being friends, there are now the divine ones over there. And we're, you know, the pond scum. And it's all based on fucking lies. And I'm sorry, there's people. I'm taking a mental fucking inventory. Some of the people, a couple people that have made a point to specifically name me, and they're calling out. Do you really want shit to get out that you did? Do you? Because everybody seems to be forgetting that Nicole was nice. Nicole does not betray people's trust and confidences.
Oh.
So it's like, do you want to push me there?
I think they do, Nicole. I think they do.
Don't let them.
Let them, Nicole. Let them. Look, you got the angel and the devil. Christine's like, don't let them. Like, do it. No, I'm just teasing. I don't like them as much as people think I like to be mean and hurt people and all. I still have private messages from Dorothy that could have shut her down months ago. I don't.
Yeah, right. You know, and it's, if you do that, Nicole, the reason why I say don't do it, I mean, I understand it. Josh, you've had a lot of shit happen with you. I understand if you're jaded, because I'm halfway there too, and I'm not even near what you went through. But when you do that, then the cycle just keeps going. It just never ends.
Everybody that knows me knows that 99% of me know that I'm not going to do that. But you know what? Serious. This is where now I'm getting mad again. Shut your fucking mouth about me in the chats about, you know, calling into question my character and integrity when you know what you did to completely dox someone's life when they were literally on the run from an abusive ex, and it was a single mom.
Yeah.
So literally.
I'm with you, Nicole, and it often makes me wonder, it's like, do these people, are they relying on you being the good person you are and not exposing that about them, that they feel like they can keep pushing you because they don't think you'll do it? Like you said, everybody knows you're nice. So is it one of those things? you know?
I think the person that's in the chat right now doesn't think that people talk, and just because you're going under a different name right now doesn't mean I don't have proof who you are.
Oh shit.
So
You got me looking at the chat like, ooh, is it you, bitch? Is it you? Who is it?
So
Put a 1 in the chat if it's not you.
Put a 100 if it is.
Yeah, let us know.
But see, this is what, and literally, I don't know. A lot of people probably won't know. Okay. But 5 months ago, I literally, not an exaggeration, almost fucking died. I was within 2 hours probably of death.
Oh my God. I'm
Okay?
sorry, Nicole.
I spent, no, it's fine. I mean, we weren't really that close then, but I spent weeks in the hospital. And then I had to go to a rehabilitation hospital to learn how to fucking walk and shit. There were conversations that I had with MJ checking in with her that I don't even fucking remember having because I was, doped up from the surgery and shit. So it's a really fucking scary time. Physically, my body's still not where it is. I've had 8 fucking surgeries since February. And I have to have another one on August 2nd. And just talking about all this bullshit, coming from someone who my life has had low blood pressure, I can feel my blood pressure rising. I have to take medication now. Like, you guys are just fucking with people's lives because you think it's fucking sport. And it's not. And so when you take someone who has been nice to people and kind to people, just because they think that's the right thing to do, and you start fucking with them, you don't know what the fuck you're going to get. So maybe just sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. When I go in surgery on August 2nd, do you think any of you fuckers matter to me? They don't.
Not. Yeah, I hope not. Christine, didn't I tell you the same thing one time? I said, don't listen to what, I believe it was you. I said, don't listen to what these people in there are saying about you. You are going to wake up tomorrow. You are going to have your daughter. You're going to have your husband. You're going to have your work. You're going to have your life. These people cannot affect you if you don't allow them to affect you. And it sounds like, Nicole, you've gotten to a place where you're like, you're all internet people. Say what you will and do, but I have a life I'm trying to live for, and you don't matter at the end of it. And that's how I feel. That's how I get through half of this. You have to realize, and sadly enough, you also have to realize some of these people don't have a life. They don't have medical conditions that made them realize they could die. They have nothing but the internet, and they are overly invested, entirely too emotional, and they need to step back and wake up and smell some flowers and take a walk, because there's a whole life out here.
Yeah.
Amen. Thank you, Jess, for saying. I need that. And you know what? A lot of people don't know that side of Jess. She's actually very, people think that she's blunt or whatever when she's on her channel and stuff. She actually has a very soft, kind soul and heart. And I don't know if she's going to want me to like describe her in that way, but she really helps put things into perspective when I'm getting fired up and mad like I just was. It's like she says what I need to hear at that time,
Well, I started my channel out with good intentions because I had a big heart and I was tired of seeing people hurt. Unfortunately, after me becoming the target for so long, I have become aggressive and hyper alert. And I think everything's an insult, and I get way too loud sometimes. But it's the truth, because people on here are just cruel. They're mean. It's horrible. But I appreciate having you ladies to allow me to be who I really am, and not have to have this like hard exterior on to protect myself. And that's the point of the group chat that we were in. It was
exactly right.
Everybody to be human. We weren't content creators. I wasn't Granny. I was Jessica. And there's a difference between Granny and Jessica.
Absolutely.
And look what happens. You can't, it's almost like you can't, she's in the chat, Grandpa Joe. It's almost like you can't come on here with good intentions, because even if you do, or even alternate intentions, because even if you do, it all circles back to this shit somewhere along the way. You know what I mean?
Why?
And it changes you.
Yep. I hear that a lot, especially from like Megan VR of all people. Oh, you've changed. You've changed. She actually just said that to me in a message. You're spiraling. After I told her she needs to log off because this ain't it, sweetheart. There's more life out there. She said, you're spiraling. I'm like, oh, that's funny because I thought I'd been different, Megan. But it's like you can't go through some of the things that like I've been through and not be nasty or mean or loud or, jaded or whatever it may be. And I don't want to be this way. I wish I could restart. I'd come out under a different name. Nobody would know it was me. Go back to being a catfish and live my secret little identity. I wish I could.
I don't know if you remember this, Jess, before that, you know how they were bugging me for so long to cam up. I told you, I was like, don't do it. I was like, you're going to lose your mysteriousness.
Yep. I know. I mean, they knew my name at that point anyway, but
yeah.
I should have took the 500, but then I had that stupid cam slip and it just ruined everything.
You're a beautiful girl. You need to show that shit off.
Yeah.
I'm like, they think I'm a catfish. That's very flattering.
Yeah. But no, I'm not the same person I was when I was over at Natasha's.
No. You get a hardened shell.
I didn't have it like you had it, just like not even close. But when it was happening to me and what was happening to me devastated me. That was fucking devastating to have hundreds of people just rip you the fuck apart. They're doing it now. And, I literally
based on lies then, on lies then, and based on lies now.
Right. Yeah, and it's not even a comparison of who's had it worse, because what's really bad to me, like honestly, hundreds of people talking about me doesn't even faze me anymore, but it's devastating to you. So it's not even a matter of like which situation's worse, it's how it made you feel. And it made you feel equally as shitty as it made, like it's
yeah. And I used to literally call my friends, not able to even breathe because I take medicine for anxiety. The shit sends me into an anxiety attack.
Yeah.
And then at some point, because you have to learn how to survive it, right? And being a little dramatic, it's not like you're going to die, but you do have to learn how to mentally survive it. You have to get harder. You have to. You don't have a choice.
Right.
Yeah. And for some people, the easy answer is, when it starts affecting you that way, then just get the fuck off YouTube. But for some people, it's helping them live their life and provide. And there's nothing wrong with that. And it shouldn't be a situation where people are becoming so desensitized to ripping people apart that it's the new normal. And you either take it or you leave. It shouldn't be that way.
Right. And the bad is like 25% out of, and they're 75% good. I have an amazing community. I've met amazing people. We have amazing conversations. Why should I and all of them have to lose that? Because some people don't know how to keep internet on the internet. Right. Or they don't know how to, watch their words, or, why should anybody, that's like that one lady, Angie, that was arguing with me in my chat about, I would have logged off. Okay, that's simple for you to say, but why should I have to?
No,
let's get back to the basics. It shouldn't be this way.
Especially when you built an amazing community and it has changed your life in many positive ways. You shouldn't have to give that. That's not a simple answer either. It's not that simple. It really isn't.
Yeah.
And
simple.
You can come on here and have the best intentions in the world, but somewhere along the way, you're going to lose it. And it's human nature. Like you coming on calm as you are after your car was fucked up last night, I'd have been on here swearing in Italian.
Oh, they're waiting for me to. They're waiting for that reaction. That's why I'm not giving it to them. I'm not going live until I calm down about it, because they want me to do that.
That's what I mean.
And I know people aren't going to like what I say right here, but even Natasha, look how much she's gradually gotten worse. But look at how many years of bullshit. I mean, warranted. It was warranted for her. Nonetheless, it's a lot of shit to take. And she's taking it. And now look where she's at. That's why I always say, if I ever get to the point where I am going to be like her, I will delete my channel before I do that. That's the only thing that has stopped me from getting up and saying Save the Drama's name. I'm allowed to know her name. It's not against the law to know it, Megan. I'm allowed to know her name. I got it for free months ago. I didn't need to pay anybody $500 for it. It was a joke. I know her name. It takes everything in me not to get up here and put these people's names out there. They want to hide behind their, their channel name. Nobody knows their real names, and they want to say whatever they want to say, do whatever they want to do because they have no real life consequences. Meanwhile, they're messing with everybody else's real lives. Like, you are affecting my real life. Why should you get to hide?
I mentioned last night, not in terms of Save the Drama, but the other channel that I never, Peaky, or I always forget the name of it. But the Pro Natasha clip channel, they, called you out yesterday in a clip. And what bothers me is that if you're going to have, if your channel mantra, if you will, is that keep it real, because I always do, like, that's what her channel is always about, right? But where was her video of outrage when Natasha was doxing you and your kids? There was no video to be had.
That's what I was saying last night. Thank you, Nicole.
I said that last night too. Jinx.
Doxing my kids, or the outrage that Lindsay, dug into my whole life, or the outrage that Natasha Cooper incited hundreds of people to call my probation officer to have me arrested and taken from my kids. But go ahead and be angry that I said give her a taste of her own medicine. Be angry. I don't care. Don't care. Don't like me. Unsubscribe. Delete your membership. Matter of fact, don't ever come back to my channel again. I'm quite okay with that. But you are not going to act like you are morally superior to me and tell me if you've gone through a third of what I've gone through, you would still not have done the things that I threatened to do. I threatened to release the name of her caseworker. I didn't say that till after the fact. But what if I do get up there tomorrow and put the caseworker, phone number, and email? Is that any different than what she did to me? And where was the outrage when she did it to me? Where was the outrage with my daughter's TikTok? Where was the outrage with? There's never outrage, but there's always outrage when I do, which is where I come to the place where it's like, should I just be as nasty as them? That way expectations are lower and these channels can stop taking what I say and do and trying to make it all this big dramatic thing because they've never saw me do a big dramatic thing. So they're searching for one. Do you know what I mean? Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you are.
Absolutely.
And that's what see, here's the thing. If you want to be a Pro Natasha clip channel, be one. But do not do so with the claim that you're keeping it real. Because you're not keeping it real if you're only calling it out when it's against Natasha.
Right.
Who was that? STD did that?
No, it was
Pink Peekaboo or something.
yeah.
You see how little I even pay attention to these channels.
Yeah.
Okay, Peekaboo. Go ahead, girl. Did you guys hear Natasha the other day?
God, no,
I
thank
was
God.
She told her entire audience that I read out my father's article and gave out his information, and then she did it. Therefore, she didn't. And I'm like, what? No, you definitely went live about it. And it took me 2 days, and I never read his article out loud. I never felt the need to. But Natasha definitely doxed him and put that all out there. She's now claiming I did it first, and then she did. And it's like, those are the things that aggravate me the most, though, I guess, because it's like you have it's a rotating place over there, and you have people that believe it. But thank goodness for Tammy and even YouTube, because the timeline doesn't lie, and I can prove that easily. But it's just like those little aggravating lies that just get me so angry, and that's where I'm learning to
wait a minute. Does anybody know Mr. Gucci Works? Because he's backstage.
No,
I do not.
Mr. Gucci Works, I don't know you. Okay, well, thanks. I'm just not in the mood to have any more bullshit in a penis, if that were your intentions.
Bullshit in a penis.
Sorry, you can take your middle finger and sit and spin with it. I've heard worse.
He did that? How
He's fucking
scandalous.
giving me the fucking middle finger. Okay, buddy, you're a nice guy there.
Oh
Go
my
to where
gosh.
you would add him on stream and see what it is authenticated as,
I
whatever the
already
word.
booted him from the stream. I already booted him.
His Marco.
I mean, he showed me his picture.
Yeah.
I never seen it before, but that doesn't mean shit.
What did he look like? Like an Italian guy?
Yeah, and he was bald. He wasn't bad looking.
Marco. That's Marco. He's the peen bomber. You just saved yourself from the peen bomb.
Oh, well, he gave me the
Marco's
finger.
not a
You
great
guys,
looking guy.
everybody remember where we were when Christiane saved herself from the teen bomber.
She saved herself from a peen bomb.
I did. But no, when I first came on the platform, how fucking naive was I? I used to love to get up and try to share, especially when I got to know everybody. I was excited to share my day with people and share shit about myself and share my daughter and share where I worked and share. How fucking stupid was I?
I know. Very
And
nice.
that's another reason why we have private chats with our quote unquote friends, because we like to share shit.
Yeah.
Now, it's just people have become so desensitized to this shit. They think it's normal. Some people love to see it, and they can't recognize when it's not the person they support. Hold on, Sofa. When it's the person they support doing exactly what you just said, calling out your father. Because they supported her, they couldn't see the wrong in that. They could only see the wrong in what the other people do that they don't support.
Right. But then I mentioned Dalton's name, and all of a sudden I'm doxing Dalton. And I'm like, what?
Right.
Like, that is literally how it goes. It's very odd. Or even Glenn. Glenn is outraged that I put up a text, which I should have redacted. I didn't think about it. But it said, I believe it was his grandparents' name and their ages that was given to me from Tammy. Should have blocked out their names. I do regret not doing it. He's not worthy of me deleting an entire post for, though. But he's over there like outraged and crying that I went real life on him. And it's like, no, I didn't, bro. But let's not forget what you did with my father. Then he brings up what he did with my father, which was post his article, use his photo, give out his government name, troll me in chats with it, and dox in my government name in chats. And he goes, but that was a long time ago.
What?
It was a long time ago?
Yeah, I was just
But
going
to me and my family, it's still very relevant today.
Yeah. I did
wasn't
find
that
out
long
today, not by digging. I was watching a live, and someone was speaking about doxing. If your name are publicly listed anywhere, if the phone book was still around, or if you choose to list them somewhere, you cannot be doxed.
Hold on.
But still,
Hammy, is that?
you shouldn't be able to do
That's
that.
not
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
It's me.
Okay.
well.
Miami.
My whole thing is, I started out as Granny's Watch, and nobody knew who I was, right? Natasha Cooper got a hold of my identification. She put it out there for everybody. She doxed me. Then all these smaller channels went around and doxed me as well. These smaller channels being Peekaboo, Say the Drama, all these people who hide behind their channel names, and they feel protected by the fact that their identity is not out there. Well, some of us know who you guys are. I know who Say the Drama is. I know who Drama Devise is. I know everything about scabies, right? The only difference between me and them is I haven't put
years.
You're all robotic, Sofa.
I just
Sofa, I'm
wanted to
gonna
say
turn
Drama
your
Divide
earbuds
has
and
great
throw them in
ears.
the crick.
Yeah,
Throw them in the crick.
Yeah. Well, Drama Devise can kiss my ass. The point being, if I was them, I would have put that information into a video and doxed them by now, right? And if I did, who's going to blink twice? The doxers? You're going to be all outraged? You all doxed
Yeah.
Okay, broken justice. Right. And guys, I'm being 100% honest when I tell you this. That when people
You have
Sofa,
YouTube for
I am going to kill you with fix your
Mute her.
earbuds. Fix them.
Oh my God, that's getting clipped. Christiane,
Drama
somebody.
back. Drama Divides has great ears.
Oh my
Great
Yeah, I heard you.
ears.
Drama Devise has
Love
great
your
ears.
Oh my God.
She said, but Granny's watching. I have really cute ears. I mean, these are strange women. These aren't even normal adults.
Yeah.
Can you
I know, that
imagine?
was the most bizarre thing I ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear it live. Somebody told me, and I'm like, that's not real. She didn't say that. They're like, yes, she did. I'm like, oh my goodness, these people are.
But let me say this, and I know that okay, guys, I don't really want to kill Sofa.
Yes,
it was
she
an expression.
did.
I'm not killing Sofa.
It's already been
I
clipped.
trolled her
Killer
in
earbuds.
Alicia's chat.
I'm going to kill her earbuds and throw them in the crick.
That's the worst connection ever.
Yeah,
Okay.
honestly.
When people say that when people have to say that they're being honest, usually means they're not, but I'm being 100% honest when I tell you this. When people put out personal shit in this community, I don't even fucking look at it.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I
Swear to
don't
God,
want to
don't
look
be
at it.
here.
It makes me feel horrible for that person, whether I like that person or not. Like, for example, when I don't even know who it was because I don't invest myself in it, but whoever brought Lindsay's ex and interviewed him, that was horrific.
Dude, Christiane, do you know I spoke out during that live and said, what the fuck? This is gross. This is wrong. Like Lindsay or
You
not,
did.
this is not okay. And guess who's being blamed for it, Nicole? Guess who's being blamed for him
I
being
know.
brought here?
You
Me?
I
Are you
know.
kidding?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You couldn't write this shit.
Wow, I didn't know that. But yeah, I don't like to look at it because it upsets me. I feel horrible. Like when you were showing that stuff the other day, Jess, I couldn't stop. I told you this. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I just don't understand why people want to hurt each other so badly.
I don't get it either.
I don't
I
get
don't
it.
get it. Hey, Hemi.
I don't
Hey,
know.
hey, honey.
How
I
are
mean, there's
you,
nothing
Hemi?
wrong with getting up there and talking a little shit. I mean, we're human. We all like to talk a little shit, right? But
Yeah.
why are we going to this levels and why are we allowing it and why are we watching it? If people just didn't watch it, people wouldn't do it. If it didn't get the attention it gets, it would lessen. Don't you
Well, I
agree?
will say, with Lindsay's situation, the more that we spoke out, those of us in chat were saying, like, this is wrong. Why is this being played? You know, don't even watch it, click it off, stuff like that. It was removed. The uploader removed it. But guess who put it back on the internet and will tell you where to find it? Lindsay herself.
Yeah.
Lindsay herself.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
She told
Yeah.
people in a community post which website to go to.
Why?
Yeah, go to Discord and type in Lindsay Hensley and da-da-da. And yeah, because guess what? Did it really hurt her as much as she's pretended it did? If the first thing she does is record it herself and place it back on the internet, and then to top it off, tell people where to find it. And then on top of all that, she also turned around and gave it to Gen X to play.
Oh,
So how
I
much
didn't
of
hear it. I didn't hear it, so I didn't know what was on it, but I didn't know that happened either.
See,
Well, it was him
I didn't.
trying to explain why his creepy pedo passed, and then it was him saying stuff about Lindsay as a mother. It just didn't belong on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah.
And I knew
And
that's
we all
what I
can
was
agree
told
that.
was that's what I was told it was about. I didn't want to watch it for those reasons because that's
1, 2,
nobody's
3.
fucking business.
Testing,
And
testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing.
go ahead, Hemi. We can hear you.
That's not Hemi, that's
That's
Sophie.
so much.
Oh,
Just wanted to say I love Jazz. I love all you guys. Oh, I had a
Hemi's the biggest lover there is.
I know.
Are you in Europe?
He's a romancer.
You're in Canada,
had a
aren't you?
really, well,
He's Canadian, eh?
maybe it was a bad day. I don't know.
No, you're going on a trip. Don't be having no bad days.
No, buddy next door came over to my house and he goes, "Hey, dude, somebody's in my garage." I'm like, what do you mean?" And I'm like the guy's 70 years old. I'm like, dude, really?
He was in your garage.
So I walked over there with a bat,
Run.
opened the door. Buddy's got I don't even think he had a knife. I think he
Wait
had
a minute, Hemi. You had a 70-year-old in your garage with a bat?
No.
No. I walked over there with a bat.
You walked over at a 7-year-old?
No. I dropped him.
The 70-year-old said there's somebody in my garage. And
Oh.
Buddy was in his garage.
I love a Pete.
And I dropped that bike. Oh, I dropped him like.
Good. You've been wanting to hit someone for a long time, Annie.
I
I'm
like
happy.
hitting people.
I do too, actually. Sorry. I mean, no, I don't.
No, I
haven't done it since the last time I was in jail.
So I didn't mean to, but you know.
Hey guys, this is probably a really bad time to self-promote, but we're so close to our 1,000. If you haven't subscribed, and Granny, I didn't put it on subscribers only because I didn't know how. But if you haven't subscribed, please support our channel by subscribing. We would really appreciate it. And I promise you,
Did
we're
Paula
nice.
come over and say hi to you? She came over and subscribed with all of her alts.
I'll show you on when you get off how to do it, but you have to have YouTube Studio and go through the website. But it's the best way because these chatters that come in just to be smartasses and stuff, it makes them all subscribe to even leave a comment. It's the best way to grow your channel quickly. Also, if anybody has an alt account, go grab an alt account. If your children have accounts, go use your children's account. Let's get them to a thing.
Oh my God.
Hi, Tucker.
What's going on? Get your kids.
Hey,
Make
Kathy.
alts. This live
That is a
stream
threat.
goes till we hit
Okay, fish.
1,000. I'm gonna
Do it
sing.
now.
I'll sing till 1,000.
Can we get Sofa to sing?
I will sing till 1,000.
I will unsubscribe if Sofa sings.
Well, then we're gonna need a one more call.
I'll unsubscribe my own channel if she sings.
Sofa, you gotta sing.
It's not like we'll be able to hear her anyway because you can't hear half the shit she says anyway.
Another one
Yes,
bites
Jill.
the dust, and another one's gone.
Michelle.
Another one bites the dust. Hey,
Oh, here we
I'm gonna
go.
get to you. Another one bites the dust. Yeah.
Mart, I haven't seen you in so long. Where have you been? I sound like Brittany. Marty, I know you're cheating on me.
You cheating
Marty,
on me?
Mart.
Are you cheating on me?
Fuck, man.
Oh
Fucking Beatles, damn it. I'm sorry.
Totally spanky doo-doo.
Sofa, I have something very important to say. I don't know how you keep getting in trouble because nobody can hear what the hell you say anyway.
Can you hear me now?
Well,
You guys ever have a big fucking beetle laying right in your hair and like it's right by your ear and you can hear it?
you know.
Oh God.
Can't keep my shadow.
I found a wasp in my hair when I was washing it once.
God, I
You
hate
can't
you.
hear me now?
I can hear
Now
you now.
we can, but
But in 2
You
seconds.
have the worst connection ever. You
You-
either can't hear you at all, or you're whispering, or you finally start talking, but you're roboting out, or you're screaming over everybody. There's
because
no.
you guys know
It's
why.
1,000 degrees, so I got in my car to smoke, and I have got. There's no
Because-
Wi-Fi out in that little area.
Marty, I'm sorry to hear that.
Look at this hair. Do you know how much shit flies in this hair that I find when I wash it?
Do you know that Melissa Jade has scrunchies that fart?
That's
Oh, look,
fun.
Jess, I wore my scrunchie just for you. Wait,
I told her to
I don't
get
know what kind of
new ones.
kinky
Here.
weird.
Jess, look.
Yeah,
This
let me
is just for you.
I gotta say, hold on. I'm not on StreamYard. Oh my God, I love it. Why is it for me?
Because you used to make fun of me when I did this.
Oh yeah, I'm like Christiane with her fucking scrunchie.
I know.
There
Yeah, you did.
was nothing I could say about you. There was no way to be mean. I used to always be like, she's just too sweet to be there. So I would have to come out tough, and I'm like, oh, the fucking scrunchies.
Oh, I love you, girls.
Make that face when you found out they weren't going to use dishwasher brushes to make Christmas trees.
Oh, that was funny. I actually like that crank. I'm not lying.
You're the best.
What?
I just
You
love
like what?
you.
Love you too, honey. You like what?
The Christmas trees out of the bottle brushes.
Yeah. I didn't make those.
No, you asked Natasha if you guys can make them, and she was like, no. And your face,
I know.
you had this big smile on that. It was like, oh. Oh, we're so glad.
And meanwhile, I was looking at them like, how easy would that be to make? Can I make them?
We got to announce tattoos. I have a whole bucket of scrunchies. Let me show you guys. The scrunchies I never sent out, I have them.
You're in one of my videos, Christiane. Christiane's in there like, isn't she like a 90-year-old woman?
Yeah.
When everybody
Oh my
told me
God,
that Granny was.
Call Gentleman Jack. She'll buy them all.
Did you
Here's
make
one.
these?
Yeah, I made all these for the people that I never sent them to. That one.
We're flying.
That
Gentleman
one.
Jacks. You dirty hookers.
Gentleman Jack would buy a bunch of these.
Look how pretty.
Jack.
Isn't that pretty?
Oh, that one.
That's Gentleman
Look at this one.
Scrunchies don't hold my hair. My hair's too thin. I have to wrap it too many times.
No, I make them for thin hair. You just have to use smaller elastic, tighter elastic.
If you keep making me grow out this stupid hair, you're gonna have to send me one.
I'm gonna have to send. It's my
Yes,
hair.
I'm back.
She's back.
And how's the dating going? How's
She
the
got
crop?
Good.
Leanne
Oh,
got
another
another
newbie?
Full Monty, Jess. Instead of just a penis, she got a full
Ooh.
Monty.
Yes,
Ooh.
I did.
Are you sending them back?
I'm back.
Are you sending the nudes back?
Yeah.
No, hell no. Hell
Yes, she
no.
is.
No, I'm
No,
not.
let her
God, I
trick
wouldn't.
you.
I wouldn't
I
have
saw-
any dates ever then if I sent them back.
That is not true.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
fucking
true.
Beatles, man. Who is that?
I saw Tattoo's boyfriend.
You don't gotta buy them, guys. I don't sell them. I'll just send them to you.
Oh my God, she never sent them to the last community. Don't believe her. I actually said, oh my
Yeah,
God,
right?
these Beatles are unbelievable.
I love it.
Give me your address and you'll never get them.
Yeah.
No wonder they hate you over there. You learned from the best. Yep. Just need you guys to pay me. I'll have Hannah get right on that.
What are you gonna do? What do you know? I don't have Riley. I don't have one. I should set one up though. I should.
Yeah,
sell
you
one.
should.
Why am I being
Somebody,
attacked by Beatles?
What do you
somebody's
think?
asked you in chat twice where Michelle is at. LA362, I believe.
Look
Oh,
at
yeah,
this guy now. Went right into my hair again. What are they?
Granny.
How many bugs get in your hair, Christian, with your big, and you too, Nicole. You guys have this big luxurious hair.
Everybody thinks I have one.
I don't have hair nearly as long as
Now
Christiane does.
look at Christiana's hair, right?
Oh, it's
my
beautiful.
goodness.
I didn't
I
brush
had
it.
to cut mine though, because I couldn't. In the summertime, when it sticks to your neck like that, I couldn't do it.
My
Yeah.
hair is in a bob and I'm sick of it. I want to cut it off short
No,
again. I
you're not
can't deal with
cutting
it.
You can't.
Oh, you got
gotta
a
go
bob?
do it.
Hey,
I
You got a
can't
bob?
deal with
One more
it.
month.
I'll break
One
up.
month left.
your hair's beautiful.
How short of a bob do you have? I wanted a bob, but I can't pull it off.
It's like right below my chin, a little ways below my chin.
And you want it shorter?
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. I want to go back to my pixie hair and cut it all off again.
I'm so jealous. I wish I had the courage and the confidence to do that because I would love to get pixie haircut, but I couldn't do it. No way.
I loved
Yeah,
it. I
you gotta
miss
have a
it.
cute little fairy
Hi,
face.
Heather.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
have a
have to have
fairy
one of those cute
face.
innocent faces. Yes.
Yeah.
Heather is so delayed in this. Heather's so
know.
delayed in the chat.
Did you see Heather's comment?
Yeah,
No, what did she say?
I put it on screen.
Wait, Hemi has a 70-year-old hostage in his basement or something.
That he attacks with a bat.
He's making him watch his house for a while. Jessica, do you know what Christiane and I's favorite word is?
What?
Sex.
Christiane.
I
Oh,
can't say her name right. I know. I get
Yes.
my name right.
Yes.
No, we love it.
Just wait.
We
I want
love
to.
it.
We're having
What's
a
the
lesson.
right way to say it?
Wait, that's what I always wanted to do this with you. So say Christy
Christy
and
and
Put it
Christiane.
together.
And what do I
Christiane.
say? Christiane? Christiane sounds pretty though, don't it? It's a nice new name made up for you. You're welcome.
Yeah. See,
You put
that's
an
the way
SH in there.
All right, so it's
That's
Christiane, Christiane, not Christiane. I always said your name. I knew I was saying your name wrong. I didn't even like pronouncing it in the chat because I know I'm saying it wrong, but whatever. All right, so
Don't say it right.
Christiane.
Don't say it right. We love it.
Billy.
But
Yeah.
you can call me Chrissy. Everybody calls me Chrissy. My friends call me Chrissy.
Why would you tell me that like a freaking month ago? Could have made my life easier. Do you know how many times? I'll tell you
I'm not
what.
kidding. We love it. Don't correct it.
Well, listen, Christiane,
It's
one
so
of the biggest
cute.
reasons I never called you out while being on Natasha's is because I couldn't pronounce your name. So be thankful for that. And that's the truth.
I love it. I never ever said anything bad about you. All I ever said was you were hostile and needed acupuncture.
Yeah, you never say, and I do. And you know, you never said anything big. I know.
Thanks, Wolfie.
Oh, Jess, you're so funny.
Jess is funny.
I agree. That's great.
He's hilarious.
I can't pull out. Everybody's like I do have my own grannyism, Coco. Everybody's like they want long hair or they had long hair and they cut it off. I can't cut mine off. I don't have a nice face for short hair. You have to have the right kind of face for short hair.
Oh, you do so. Mine's getting cut off shortly.
No, you're not, or we're breaking up. I told you that.
Beautiful any way you look.
Oh, thanks, Hemi.
You're welcome.
I would like to cut my hair off and have a bunch of wigs. That would be fun.
Yeah, I could see you pulling that off.
Have a pink wig, a blue one, all kinds of wigs. My mother used to do that.
Really?
My mother had long, luxurious hair like me. My mom was a model. I was a model too, but my mom was more successful than I was. But then she ended up getting, I think it's called alopecia, where your hair falls out.
Oh, yeah.
So she ended up having that when she was in her late 30s. So her hair started falling out. And she just cut it all off into a really short pixie. Hi, Barb. And
Hi, Barb.
she would have just a collection of the cutest wigs ever. But my mom was tiny and had a cute little, my mom was gorgeous. Do you want to see a picture of her?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Let me get it.
She should show you guys the kitten. The kitten is adorable. The kitten has grown a lot.
The only thing, Christy Ann, is if you show a picture of your mother, be prepared for somebody to make a troll account using that photo.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
Christiane, don't do it. Don't show it.
That's the only
Yeah.
downfall.
Christiane, don't do it. She's not in
Why?
the room.
Why?
Because
Don't.
You risk the chance of somebody making an alt account with your mother's photo. Now, if you're okay with that, then but you got to think of that.
Oh, I already showed it before.
Oh, there you go. Because I want to see her.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh my God, you look just like her.
yeah, you do.
Oh, she's prettier than me.
She had red hair.
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
she had
your hair looks
auburn.
good.
Pretty.
Auburn hair. But look at her hair. Can you see it? Like,
Yep.
La, la, la.
Very
Yeah,
pretty.
I mean, like, I see it.
Very pretty.
I miss her.
I know you do. I miss mine too.
I couldn't imagine. I'm so sorry both you've lost your mothers because, man,
You know
as
what?
much as mine gets on my nerves and can be a schizophrenic. I'm just kidding, Spencer, whatever.
I was 32 when I lost my mom.
Oh, that's so young. I'm so sorry.
Oh, thank
My-
you.
My
It was
mother
awful.
was my mother. We fought
Wait,
like cats and dogs, and she could be a nut. But I'm telling you right now, she'd run somebody over for me. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
She'd
Moms
come
are-
on here and tell everybody off.
Actually, when we had that big conversation of how we were going to take down Brittany on the phone call, we talked about that.
Oh yeah, my mom was gonna come back and take her down for us.
Yeah.
No,
Thank
but
you, Riley.
we were talking about how, as difficult as our parents can be, it's still one of those things you don't want to.
Thank you, everyone.
Exactly.
I love all
Exactly.
you girls. You girls just mean the world to me. You know
Aw.
what?
No.
We love you too, Hemi.
I mean that from my heart.
Hemi makes me want to walk around and sing "I Love You" with everybody.
Aw.
I love you. Oh, you guys want to see the kitty? Just you haven't
Yes, of course.
Yes.
She's grown. I was just telling him she's grown so much. Wait till you guys see her. I got to see her the other night, and
Well,
I
she
was
actually
just
pooped.
laughing.
She pooped on herself, so she's. Oh my god. Okay.
Is that not normal? Is pooping on oneself not
Yes.
normal?
Look how fluffy. Can you see?
When you have fuzzy hair like that, yes.
That's Millie. Oh, what happened? Jess, do you see her?
Wait, I had to walk away. Let me say.
She's so
It's Millie.
Oh my God! Wait, she has one of those squish faces.
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh my God! What?
it's Millie.
What kind of cat is that?
It's a Persian.
Oh my
It's my
goodness!
baby.
How old is she?
the cat.
10 weeks.
10 weeks.
you
Hemi,
gonna-
you just got a kitten, didn't you?
No,
Grumpy cat.
Nyla's.
Oh, thank you. We're getting rated. Gold Star, I thought you were already here. Weren't you already here?
No. Rated from where?
Voices, I think. Yeah, voices.
Oh,
Oh, thank you, voices.
yeah. Thank
You
you.
boys.
Everybody
Oh,
say
yeah.
hi,
Hey,
everyone.
Young children.
everybody coming in. Sub. All your neighbors, all your kids.
And
We
for
only
every
need-
sub,
they
you
only need
get a nude photo of Christiane's kitten.
Yeah.
Good idea.
And my mom. Oh,
But an
hi,
actual
Wyoming.
cat. Don't take it to the,
If you don't sub, I'll go real life on
No, you won't.
Christine's kitten.
Put her in
Oh,
timeout.
That's fine, Gold Star. I know. Not everybody knew what was happening. It's better that you don't anyway. You're not missing much. Just same
I
old
talked Tick
drama.
Turtle. I told him that I knew his mom was a turtle.
So far,
Where's I haven't seen Tick Turtle around. Where has he been?
I just
He was
saw
just
him
around.
yesterday.
He's trolling.
Oh,
the
was he?
city.
Yeah.
Christiane, look at what Boy Howdy said. You should promote Millie as being the new grumpy cat. Yeah.
I should
Oh, you
start
said.
Millie a channel.
Oh,
start
Kelly.
Millie.
Kelly, I'm so sorry you lost
Kelly.
your little baby. Little
That's
baby
horrible.
kitty.
Oh, Kelly, I'm sorry.
That's sad.
live
Super
chat.
sad.
Go get it.
I don't have my glasses on.
Hi, Remy. Remy,
Hey,
was
Remy.
were you already in here? Did we already say hi?
Hi, Remy.
Hi, Remy.
Tammy, you're so soft spoken. I don't think anybody can hear you when you're speaking.
I know. I just,
Everybody sub.
We're
Oh,
at
it's-
9:40. I know,
Woo!
so that's okay. 9:40. We need 60 more. Woo!
Hey, Gold Star.
Where are
Hi,
you,
Gold Star.
Delaney? You got 60 alts.
more
Hey, 71 and Adeline.
Hey, Adeline.
adults.
Hi, everybody.
Adeline, I heard you got about 40 alts. Where are they at? We need them.
Yeah, and Delaney. We'll get to 60.
I know, Jill. She would have yelled at you. She would have said, "Now, you can kiss my ass, Jill."
Heather said her cat just subscribed.
Kelly,
Love
I know
it.
exactly how you feel. I just lost my Lucy. Lucy was a Persian, but she was my mom's that I got when my mom died. And I've had her for 7 or 8 years. She was 17 and I loved her because I felt like she was a piece of my mom. And she just passed a couple months ago. That's why I got the new kitty because I can't live without Lucy. It's so hard. So I know how hard it is. It's horrible.
Gary, we're not trying to drown out Hemi.
Oh, no, we're sorry. Hemi
Every
just
time
talked
he
slow
goes
and I
to talk,
can't hear
somebody
him.
will just talk some.
It's all good, girls, ladies.
He's surrounded by ladies. He knows that we're loud.
Yeah.
I
That's
know.
usually if you're in the hen pen
love
with a
him.
bunch of girls, the rooster usually doesn't get heard, right?
I'm in the lady world.
Mhm.
Yeah.
With a
Oh.
70-year-old hostage in your garage.
Don't mind, I love you, girls.
Gary.
We love you.
Gary was looking out for you though.
He
Hemi.
was, yeah. Gary, I didn't think you were upset. I just wanted you to know we weren't ignoring Hemi. We love him.
We just can't hear. He just saved a 70-year-old man with a baseball bat today. We have to give him a trophy.
Heck yeah.
Loki's mom said Hemi's in his happy place.
I had to punch somebody out today, so it was all good.
So anybody in chat, did you guys all understand what we said? Is everything cleared up? Is there any more we need to address? I don't think so. Do you guys? Did we do a good job?
That's
No.
it.
I think Sophie needs to sing.
No, we just told Sofa that we're all unsubscribing if she sings. Go ahead, Sofa, sing. Make it appropriate.
Sophie,
Please
you
don't.
need to sing.
Amanda, that was very nice what you said to Christiane.
I love
Oh,
you.
thank you, Amanda. That was very nice of you. I just saw it. Wait a minute, I got to read it.
Oh, thank you, Gold Star
I
Mom.
didn't read it that quick.
I read the first 2 lines and then it went by me. Okay. One more last comment. I'm so thank you so much. I think she is. My mom was a feisty bitch.
Mine
Feisty.
was too. Mine was a little 5 foot tall ball of fire. Yeah.
I'm 5'10", and my mother was 5'4". Make that make sense.
My mom is 5'1" and crazy as
Jess, are you tall? You look like you're tall.
No, I'm only 5'5".
Oh my God, you're tiny.
I know.
You look tall. Must be because you have long legs.
Yeah.
Nicole, you look like you're short. Are you short?
Just
I
as a-
am
See?
5'3".
See, you're both tiny. I'm a big monster compared to you guys.
She's 5'1". I think she's
How hot?
5'1" and full of energy.
Yeah, it's usually the little ones that are
Yeah,
feisty.
that's how my mom was for
Too
sure.
much.
Tell you one thing, I wouldn't want to fuck with that.
Sammy always says that.
Yep, that's his
How
line.
tall are you? Christiane, how tall are you?
You didn't hear me? I said I'm 5'10". I'm a monster next to you.
Oh, 5'10".
I'm
Wow.
5'7".
You're 5'7"?
Yep.
Heather, yeah, you do look short. And tattoos, are you really 5'11"? I love you more now. When we go hit the beach in our thongs, we're gonna be knocking them dead.
Tattoos is all legs. She is very tall.
I'm 5'10".
You have long ass legs too. That's why I thought you were tall. That's a good thing. Nice long legs are and stuff. Everything looks better when you have nice long legs. You can be short.
Loki's mom said that she's 4'11".
Oh my God, you're just a tiny human.
My mom used to tell me she was stuck at 4'11" forever, and she finally grew to be 5 foot tall. And she said, "I'm 5 foot and half. That half matters." I'm like, "Sure, mom." Mm-hmm. And my dad's 6'2", so I fell right in the middle at 5'7".
Oh, LA. I couldn't imagine. I'm sorry.
Heather's freaking 5'11" too.
Gary's 6'2".
Wow,
I'm
Gary.
sorry, LA 326.
Yeah, that's really sad. I couldn't even imagine.
Wow.
Southern lady, I thought you would be little. I love trying to guess people's what they look like and stuff without seeing them. And just from like their comments, I like to see if they're short or usually the ones that have a little bit of feisty or small. Short.
Are the ones? Yep.
Oh, really? Tattoos. Her dad was 6'6".
That's cool.
I was watching The Largest Family on YouTube last night. They came off my shorts, and then I started stalking all their videos. And the boy is like 7'1". The son.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're really tall.
Yeah.
The one daughter at 13 is like 6'2". It's insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Sabrina 5'3". Wow. You guys are all little. I always wanted to be little like that.
Me too.
You are little.
I'm not that little. I'm 5'7".
My cousin's tall like you, and she would always say the same thing. She didn't like being tall. Now she enjoys it, but she hated it when she was younger.
I used to go when I would go clubbing. I would put on the highest stilettos you could. I was known for wearing stilettos. Like I could run in them. I could do anything in them. And I used to love to tower over everybody. And everybody's like, "Why do you wear stilettos? You're already so tall." And I just loved it. But when I was in high school, I got tortured for being tall. They called me stretch and all kinds of shit. But now when I take Bella to the mall, I see the teenagers out there. They're taller than me. They make them bigger now.
They are. They're very tall nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
And yes.
Yeah.
Like
Bella's
6'1".
not very tall. Bella's 5'5".
5'3".
He's a big boy.
Fat girl 5'1". Wow.
Yeah, we got all these tiny, cute little girls.
Sawed off people is what Natasha calls them. Sawed off.
So,
Well, Heather said that this is the fun size people in this chat.
yeah, travel sized. Yeah, I was always the tall one in the group. I'm jealous of all the tiny. I always wanted to be tiny and petite.
Me
That's
too.
what girls should be. Petite.
No, it's not. There's no way a girl should be.
Well, I mean, when you think of a girl, like they're feminine. I'm not even talking weight. I'm talking like height and bone structure. I'm tall and toned. You know
I
what
am
I mean?
it. Yeah, but I know what you're saying, but the tall people are the ones that get the modeling jobs.
That's true. I modeled a lot. My mom was a model, but she was short, but she only did photography. The kitty is literally took a turd out of her litter box again and is rolling it across the floor.
Oh no.
I'm trying to
Again. She does this every day.
That's not normal.
Hi, Blue October.
She plays with her turds.
She's ornery. That's why. She's just ornery.
But my mother was a
Thank you, Adeline.
Photography. She did a lot of photography modeling. I did runway modeling because you have to be tall for runway. Come
We're
here,
up.
Katie.
We're up to 9:54. Yay!
Birds. Oh my God. Holy cow. You don't play with your shit.
Hey, copacetic.
Hey, Copa.
Hi, Copa. Oh, we missed you too.
Yeah. Christy Ann's been so busy at work, we haven't had time to pop on. So,
Hey, Blue October. That, and I was like, Jess knows, mentally exhausted.
yeah, I know.
Fuck, I gotta put my glasses on. I can't see the chat.
You can't see it? Get your glasses.
Good, but I need
Riley's
glasses
little
on.
meat pole. You did fitness modeling, Sabrina?
Oh, wow.
Bella models, but she does fitness modeling.
My daughter used to catalog model when she was little. I worked for a catalog company, and so it was really fun. Sometimes I would drop her off like at the photographers. They had nannies there to take care of the kids all day, and it was fun. Then I just pick her up on my way home.
That's what Bella did. Let me show you one of my favorite pictures of Bella modeling. And I'm not scared of this because everybody's already seen Bella a million times. So, but look how pretty. This is one of my favorite.
Oh,
This
that is
one of her
pretty.
modeling pictures.
That is pretty.
Oh my God, gorgeous. Look at the little baby face. She has your hair too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was
Oh, adorable.
8 or 9 when she started doing modeling. Something like that.
Yvette, one of your cats stands in the litter box and throws it out. Yeah, sometimes mine get a little excited and enthusiastic about kicking, and the same thing happens.
Thank you, Loki.
But they don't play with it.
Blue
They just
October.
run off.
Jess, do you have a cat or a dog?
No.
Tattoos.
I was just going to say that.
We need to see that. Go get it. Send it to me. She was in Teen.
Welcome, Holt 2602.
She was in Teen. Teen People or whatever. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Hold on.
Because you're meant to be here, Holt. Welcome.
Yeah.
Tattoos was in Teen People.
That's awesome. T. Adams did 3 figure competitions in a row.
Wow. Wow. I used to get drunk at the bar and enter dancing competitions, but I mean, does that count?
Did you ever win?
Yes, I did.
There
Only
you go.
one.
No, I have a son too, guys. Blue October. He looks just like Bella. They're what do you call that when they're a year apart?
Irish twins.
Irish twins, yeah.
I never knew you had a son either until you said it the other day.
He doesn't like to be on Facebook. He gets mad at me if I post anything. He's very private, so I just keep it that way for him.
Yeah.
He's literally mad at me, so I respect it. Bella, she doesn't care because she's used to being, But he's gorgeous. People always wanted me to model him, the model too, but he won't. He just doesn't like any kind of attention on him.
Riley, did you see what Riley said in the chat?
What?
I did a deep throat competition at the bar with a banana and lost.
That's hilarious. It's hilarious. I did a Jello wrestling.
You did? I
Yeah,
didn't know that story.
And it was a wet t-shirt Jello wrestling, and I did it. And it's when it was when me and my husband were dating before we got married, and he broke up with me for a week.
Oh, that means he really cared, though. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, and I was
Laughing.
on TV too once, and I'll tell you this story. So I grew up in Pittsburgh, and the Strip District in Pittsburgh is where all the nightclubs are. So we would go to the Strip District every weekend, and we were down there one weekend, and there was always a film crew down there filming a local television show, and it was like a dating thing where they would go to the nightclubs and get like drunk girls to go on and like talk about them and try to get dates, and then they would put a phone number up And the guys that were interested in them would call the phone number. So, of course, one night, me, because I was such a social butterfly, I'm in the nightclub with my best friend, and we're getting toasted and just going guy to guy, getting free drinks, you know, doing the thing. And one of the producers comes up to me and wants to buy me a drink. And I'm like, sure, we'll do a shot. And then like 4 shots later, he's like, will you be on the show? And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And I had hair down to my ass, longer than it is now. And I was super skinny. That's back when I was modeling. And I was pretty hot back then. So I get on this thing and I'm like, hi, my name's Christy Ann. And I want a guy that I can take my hair and wrap it around his waist and tie him close to me. And
oh my God.
the cheesiest, drunkest shit you could think of. So I'm not listening to this because you're going to shit. So a week goes by and the show airs, and guess who fucking sees it?
Oh no.
My mom and dad were sitting on the couch watching TV.
Oh no.
At 11 o'clock at night, they're watching the fucking news, the Pittsburgh news, and they put on the dating show, and there I am. The very next day, my mother came to my house and cut my hair to my shoulders so nobody would know that was me.
Oh my God.
She did it sneakingly too. She's like, your hair needs a trim, because she would always, because that was just long and just cut straight across. And she said, you need a trim. And she always did my hair ever since. She used to French braid it. She used to do all kinds of things with it. And she put it in a ponytail and cut it to my shoulders so nobody would recognize me because she was so embarrassed. And then somebody sent, and I went to an all-girls Catholic college, and somebody sent the fucking video to the dean of the college, and I lost my internship because I was an internship for her. I had an internship for politics with her. I used to go and lobby for funding for private college because you don't get any state funding. And that was my job. It was very prestigious. They only picked 2 people out of the entire school to do this internship. And I was one of them, and I lost my internship because everybody saw me saying, I want to take my hair and wrap it around your waist and keep you close to me.
Well, 2 things for certain. I guarantee somebody's going to try to dig that up now. And that is why people shouldn't mess with people's scholarships, because whether you like somebody or not, scholarships a big deal. This is a moment in time. Scholarships are the future.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
If they pulled that up, though, I would laugh my balls off.
I actually hope somebody does pull it up because I'm trying to see it.
I hope they do, too. I even said I wanted to lick their ear, too. I did. I said all kinds of shit.
The dean was jealous.
I'm like, I will lick your ear on our first date. Oh, yeah. I was drunk as hell.
That does seem unfair. Gary's right. That seems a little unfair to be like, oh, now we're not taking you.
Was your internship with your mom? No. My internship was with the dean of the college. Somebody sent it to her.
Oops.
Riley said, I'm drinking.
I know.
Christy Ann, did your dad lecture you? Did he say anything?
Oh, my God. He's Italian. I'm not even allowed to swear to this day in front of my dad. And he's like, you want to be a floozy and a Jezebel? Don't even talk to me. Don't ask me for shit. I didn't raise a floozy. You're like one of those pool hall girls. I'm like, what is a pool hall girl? I guess pool hall girls act that way. I don't know what the fuck he meant. He didn't talk to me for like 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
I was like, Dad, I was just kidding. I was drunk. It was a joke. I never want to hear you wrapping your hair around somebody. Oh my God. It was so embarrassing. Yeah.
The dean was just jealous.
I think you're right.
And I was dating a guy that went to Carnegie Mellon, which is like a Ivy League in Pittsburgh. It's very hard. It's a very prestigious school. And he dumped my ass over that video because someone sent it to him too. That makes it, that's even more to the story. So for some reason that week that it aired, my boyfriend didn't see it. None of his friends saw it. So I was thankful. So what do? The following week, they re-air it after the new one. They always put the old one on. So the one from the week before would always be after the new one. So we were literally at Seven Springs Ski Resort on a ski trip for the weekend together. And somebody sent it to him while we were there. And he freaking not only dumped my ass, he left me there. I had to call my best friend to drive to Seven Springs, which was an hour and a half, and save me.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He's very successful too. I always check and see. Do you guys ever do that? Do you ever go and look and see what your exes are doing?
Sometimes.
Once in a while.
He's doing quite well for himself, so that was a loss there for me because we were pretty serious. Yeah.
I had a complete Karen moment with an ex from high school.
You had a what?
A Karen moment?
Yeah.
I need to hear it.
So I was like married. My kids were, toddlers. And we were like, my husband, he was still going through college at this time. And so money was always tight. And we had a savings account that we thought was tied to our checking account in case we were ever overdrawn. Well, one day we were overdrawn and it didn't cover the, and granted, this was like, I don't want to give away my age. It was a long freaking time ago. And I go into the bank, it's not like now where you're getting online and you're chatting, like they have the chat things now. So I go into the branch to complain and they get me the assistant manager who was, I didn't know he worked there, but he did. He was the assistant manager. And it was so awkward. My hair was a mess. I had two like cranky toddlers with me. And it was just like, you just don't want to run into an ex anyway, but you definitely don't want to run into an ex looking like that, where you just know you walked away from that instance and it was like, oh, they know that they saved themselves. So I was just like, it wasn't a Karen moment, but when I was ready to be like really annoyed and yell or whatever because they didn't cover it.
Yeah.
But then I turned and I saw him and he's like, hey, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
I can't see you being a Karen anyway.
Oh, don't challenge me, Christine.
I can never see you in a grocery store yelling at somebody because they took the sale price off the milk or something and moved it. There's no way.
No, I mean,
people in the damn.
I'm usually.
Why do Karens hang out in grocery stores?
I don't know. I'm so much not a Karen though. Yesterday I went out to get mani-pedi with my girls and we went to a new salon and they were a little bit more pricey, but it's like, the pandemic, like everything's more expensive now. So we were just like, well, things just cost money, so we didn't say anything. But I think when you go to a nail salon, you're getting a manicure, you're getting a pedicure, like you want to leave that experience thinking, at least it was enjoyable.
Yeah, right.
It was not only was it way more expensive than I've ever paid, but it was the most excruciating. The chairs were uncomfortable. It's literally probably the worst pedicure manicure I've ever gotten. And still it was like I tipped him. I'm just not.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't want to be that person that's screaming on site. It's like, it was like 95 degrees outside, things could be worse. I'm getting a manicure, pedicure, what am I going to bitch about?
Right. You're not having to get your food from a.
Right.
I always feel bad. We have so many homeless people in Los Angeles, and I try so hard every time I see one to give something. Like I always give food and stuff.
Yeah.
So I always think about when I'm in a really, really shitty day and I'm driving home from work and I see the homeless person, I try to put my life into perspective because shit could always be that bad. And I always think when I see them, there's somebody's son or daughter, or there's somebody's mom or dad, and you often wonder, like, what are their family thinking, and where are they if they even know? And it's just horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a cute story. Bella wants me to get her nails done. which is
What's
weird.
that?
Bella wants me to go get
Her nails done.
done with me, which is really weird because she used to be so like tomboyish because she's an athlete, so she was just like that, you know what I mean, like the athletic
Yeah.
type that wore athletic clothes all the time. She lived in her workout outfits, and just recently she's become really like into fashion and wanting her hair done, and just this year, so I'm gonna take her and embrace it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
do. I love it that my granddaughter is girly. She
Mhm.
likes to do mani and petties and hair and all that kind of stuff, which is fun.
Jess, your
Yeah.
daughter's real girly too, right? Jess, quit multitasking.
She's muted.
Oh, she's muted.
Yeah.
She told me a story the other day when we were all on panel that night, and she's like, I was yelling and screaming for minutes, like 3-4 minutes, and just going on and on. I realized I was muted. It's like, well, that was probably meant to be.
Hi, Dawn. You do that to me all the time. I'll be talking to you, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I can't hear you. And you'll be like, oh, shit, I hit mute.
I know. I do it every day. Hey, Dawn.
Melissa Jade, thanks for helping us to get our 1,000 met. Thank you to Jess and Sofa and
Yes.
all of you that are helping us out. We really appreciate it. We're getting closer. It's exciting.
Are we? What are we at?
56 subscribers away, Melissa Jade just said.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, guys.
I
You have
know.
no idea.
You guys are all amazing. Tara, your daughter's family owns nail salons. Oh, that's awesome.
A dirty princess. I love that.
That's so cute.
Gold Star Mom said, true crime is what got most of us here, but not a whole lot of true crime goes on.
Yeah.
Ain't that the damn truth? 46 more.
46. Yes, we're getting
Yay.
closer. This is so exciting.
What am I gonna do? What are we gonna do, Leanne?
I don't know. We're gonna have to talk about that without something we haven't even discussed yet. Thank you, Dawn. Appreciate that.
When we're able to do memberships, we're gonna go to we're gonna do things on site. Like we're gonna go to the Manson. Oh my God,
Cielo Drive.
Spawn. Yeah, Cielo Drive, Spawn.
And the Spawn Ranch. Hey,
Yes.
Robin.
We're going to go to the Cecil Hotel.
Yes.
Stream from there. We're going to go all these. I'm going to go to Marilyn Monroe's house where she died.
And you never know. The other half of Shenanigans may be popping out to LA to join in on this.
Who could the other half be?
I don't know.
It's you, Nicole. I got to get you guys all out here. Seriously, we keep talking about it, but we don't set anything up. So.
Tattoos. Look what Tattoos said.
Wait, what? Strap tie each other up. So much of this live could truly be clipped in a very bad way.
Oh, yeah. What else is
Christy
new?
Ann killing people. You got people clubbing each other with bats.
Yeah, tie my hair around men's waists.
Riley, I don't know. How did we get here? It's amazing. We're excited.
What happened to Sofa?
She drops off for a while, then she'll be back.
She goes wandering around all the time. Amanda, you're welcome here. As long as everybody's fine. Respectful. We try to keep our chat is very respectful. We had a little issue earlier, but emotions were high.
Yeah.
But we have really great chatters. So you're welcome here. We're just as long as everybody's
respectful. Yeah, we just ask everybody else to be, respectful of her as well. But you're welcome here anytime.
Yeah.
Hi, Robin. Shalamot. Where's Jess? I think Jess and Sofa are together.
I think so.
No, I'm right here. I'm just doing something really quick. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Okay. Melissa Jade, after your visit, wait, I got to read that. After your visit to the Amityville house, I fell down a DeFeo rabbit hole. Oh, I didn't get into that one yet. I need to.
John K., I'm still a mod for Lizzie. Lizzie better not have de-wrenched me. No, I love Lizzie. I talk to her all the time.
I'm giving you a wrench.
Don't give me that much power.
Why? You deserve
Because
it.
Friend. I mean, Christ, if we're in conspiracies to take channels down together, the least you could do is have a wrench.
it's a lot of commit. I don't know if I'm ready for that state. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care.
I love our mods. Our mods, we don't have any commitments. They come in when they want. We don't require them to do a schedule. If they come in, we're thankful. If they don't, we
That's
handle
okay.
it ourselves. Yeah.
Right.
We don't put. Look, Leanne, Copacetic said, you two meeting in person will rival Siren and Robbie. What was I saying? Oh,
We're talking about Nicole having a wrench and how our mods, they just
yeah,
come
our
when they
mod,
want.
like I see mods, they have to work so hard, and it makes me feel bad because it's such a dedication and a sacrifice, and like they should be paid. Like I
We're
think
just
mods
like,
should be
whoever's
paid.
available, whenever. I mean, we know
Yeah.
people have lives too. So we're not like, well, we need you to be there. It's just kind of like whenever you want to pop in. So
if we ever grow and we have memberships and whatever coming in, we're going to pay our mods.
we definitely want to do something with our mods. Absolutely. Give them a little something because they earned it.
I'll take a little something, but I don't want the money.
I'll wrap my hair around your waist and tie it.
Yeah, you better look out.
Oh my God.
We lost Hemi. Hemi, where'd you go? He went looking for
That's
his
what I'm
glasses.
saying. Everybody there's a party. Clearly, we're not invited.
Yeah,
I know.
must be.
Hemi left, Sofa left, just fell off.
They all left.
Coco, yeah, Coco's right. We regularly do have a ton of laughs here. Tonight, I did not prepare anything fun because it was a serious chat. I didn't know what was going to happen. And honestly, I told Leanne, you guys were probably all going to unsubscribe from us. Anyway, so
we're just like, what happened to Sofa? And she just appears in chat. Like,
they're getting us to 1,000 tonight. She says,
Tara,
oh, Robin, no, you didn't tell me that. That's awesome.
Oh, wait. Tara said she was going to. Tara, did you send me a message you wanted me to share? I forget what you said.
Tara wants to mod for scrunchies.
I saw, the ones that I never sent to NC. Email us your address and I'll send them.
Scrunchy Gate.
It'll be a famous scrunchie because it's from Scrunchy Gate.
Yeah,
that's true.
Riley's saying, "Oh, for Pete's sake." That's not how it goes, Riley.
Riley, did you have any meat? Did you have any meat pickles?
Is also a saying.
That is true. But I want to know if Riley had any meat pickles over the weekend, which are hot dogs. Fair question. That Urban Dictionary, I got some good ones for us for the next time.
My husband came home from the poker game and didn't win.
Aw, darn it.
I know. He usually wins.
Did he at least have fun?
Yeah, he said he loves playing cards, so he did. He's smiling.
Good.
And he got his
that's
Jack in the Box French fries, so he's a happy man.
Awesome. Yeah, Jack in the Box fries are good.
Hey, honey, your cat pooped on herself, so you pick her up with caution.
His cat? I thought it was yours.
It's his cat when she poops on herself.
Oh, okay, got it.
You know how many times I've had to bath this kitten in the sink? I've only had her 2 weeks. I've probably bathed her in the sink 8 times.
Well, you usually have to wash her face, too, because she's such a little piggy.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Coco, they gave me a wrench and I don't have a clue what I'm doing. No, sir, you do good. That's not
Yes. True. Riley, no pickles or meat pickles. Oh, bummer.
You gotta you gotta be a wrench here, Coco, because when we get famous, we're going to send everybody scrunchies and money.
Did you see Tara said she taught her daughter meat pickle? I love it.
Oh, thank you, Shalama.
Thank you.
I love what Robin said. You want a wrench, Gold Star? I'll give you a wrench. We'll give you a wrench.
Yeah. Dawn, I saw Aunt Dara's kitten that she finally got him to come to her. He's so cute.
I didn't know
Did you know
Empire
that?
had a kitten.
Yeah, it was a kitten that I think it just showed up there, and it was really
Aw.
scared, and she got the kitten now.
Oh, good.
You'll have to have her show a
I gotta
picture
go
to
in
you
and talk.
sometime.
I haven't seen anybody because I've been working so much. Robin said, if you want a famous scrunchie from Scrunchie Gate, email us at Shenanigans to get the controversial items. I have them in a bucket, a whole bucket of them. I have Natasha's Christmas presents too. I should raffle those off. Do you guys want to see them? They're still wrapped. Oh, that'll be fun. Let me get them.
Yeah. Because if you still have the one thing, I want that for Ariana. You know what I'm talking about. I don't want to say it because she's nearby. Gold Star Mom, you like to watch what the trolls have to say? Yeah, sometimes that is interesting.
Hold on.
Okay. Here we go. The Christmas presents that I never bought, that I got accused of not getting. Still in the shipping box.
Robin, her kitten is good. She had her on earlier. She's a chunk. She is doing a lot better.
I don't know if I have this enough where you can see it. Okay, here's the caboodle.
Oh, yeah, that was the thing I wanted to get for Ariana. So you can just tell me
Okay. That, I'll just
how
send
much
it.
I owe.
No, nothing. I'll send it for her birthday. Look, a wrapped gift. Another wrap. Oh, wait, no. It's different. That's my dog's toy that fell in the box. Another wrapped gift. Another wrapped gift. Another wrapped gift. And another gift.
Hey, Christiane.
And the shipping is still on it. What?
The lovely Tara in chat, but I just want to say this so there's no confusion. Because that's something I can imagine myself not making this clear and effing it up. So I'm sending you pictures that are just meant for you and Leanne from Tara, but they're not meant for the panel.
Okay, no, I won't share them.
Okay. Because I almost was going to say, hey, she wants you to share these. I was like, maybe I should ask.
We won't say anything.
I wouldn't do that to her, Tara.
Nope, me neither.
Back to my room.
Gold Star Mom, we would love for you to have a wrench, but we don't want you to feel pressured. If you don't want it, you don't have to have it, but we'd love to give you one.
Yeah, we've known you for how long?
Thank you, Sandy.
We've known Gold Star for a long time.
I know it.
All right, I'll show my kitty again, too. Since everybody
all right. Look, I didn't sign up for this type of lewd. Oh, wait, the cat. Okay, sorry.
Oh, I was almost like, what did we do? You don't want to see any kitties? I don't want to see any kitties either.
Oh, I just saw Dave G in chat. Hi, Dave G.
I know we have such riveting content right now, right, guys? It's riveting.
It is. It's fun, though.
Here she is. This is the baby.
Millie.
You got dingleberries on your bottom.
I keep freaking hitting the camera off.
Hey, Nikki. Good to see ya. Hey, Dave G. Welcome.
She's like, why does this human insist on sticking me?
She was doing that the other night when I was on the phone. She kept looking at her like, God, leave me alone, lady.
She's
funny.
so used to me picking her up and when she doesn't want to be held, huh? You need a bath, though. You do stink.
Oh, we love you too, Gold Star Mom.
Yes.
Thank you. She said she'll do it because she loves us. That's so sweet.
Okay, I'm going to go grab it. You talk. You and Nicole talk. Talk
Okay.
about something. Talk about the full Monty. So Leanne started dating.
Hi, Joe Grace. Oh, yeah, I did. But we don't
few
need to
months
talk
ago.
about that. We don't need to talk
Yes, we
about
do. And
that.
since
No.
she's been dating, I didn't know that the dating game changed once you
Either did I.
It didn't change. It's still the same.
Well,
so she's gotten numerous penis pictures, And
Yeah.
today, one of them was the size of a baby's arm. And then today,
But
she
you
said,
didn't see the one today.
no, but you told me.
Yeah.
So today,
I was
she said,
surprised.
she was all excited last week because she's like, guess what? The guy I'm talking to, he's Italian, and you're going to be so, because I'm Italian. And
But
I
that's
love
not the
Italian.
same guy. That's not the guy that sent the pictures.
Oh my God.
That's
I
a
can't keep
different
up with you.
guy.
She has a
You're
lot
a,
of
Leanne,
guys.
are you a floozy from the pool halls?
I'm one of the pool hall girls.
So anyway, it was huge. So then today she gets a message from not the Italian guy, some other guy.
The guy
And
that
it was-
bought me a present.
It was not just a penis. He was full Monty. Who
Yeah,
does
well, I
that?
was like completely surprised because I was listening to a podcast called Murder in America, a true crime podcast, cleaning my kitchen, and it came up that I had 2 images. And I was like, oh, okay. So I went and looked and was like, okay, then. Surprise. Not
Yeah, that's
expecting
crazy.
that.
I mean, we all know everybody gets dick pics, but I never heard of a full Monty. Like, how was he standing? Was he posing?
Not really. Just I didn't like check it out too much. Remember, I have an 11-year-old
Leanne
here.
legitimately sounds traumatized right now.
She was. She
I
messaged
was
me.
kind of like, she said, what did you say? And I was like, I said nothing because I didn't know what to say.
Grandpa Joe said Leanne swiped right on all the profiles.
Oh, no, I did not. If you could see some of this. Oh, no, trust me. Mm-mm.
Gold Star Mom said it must be her ex. Or must be her ex.
I love it.
I didn't know guys sent full body things like that. He must have been very comfortable with his body. Was he built nice?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He's coming to see me Tuesday. He's the one that brought me a present, but now I'm like, I don't know if I really want him to come and see me because now I'm like awkward.
Well, you know what the present's going to be. He said he bought you a present.
That's why I said I don't.
He's going to
really
show up
know.
with a red bow around his thing.
God, no! Don't even
That's
say
gonna be a
that because
present.
that shit will happen to me.
It will happen
It'll
to you.
be a dick in a box.
Right?
Oh, I hate it.
I'm like, no. Mm-mm. I'm making you be on the phone with me the whole time. Then I'm just, yeah, you're gonna be on video chat with me.
I want to see it. Tara said Robbie does full body so you can see the whole experience.
Look at my friend Amy. She's one of my besties. She's in there giving me shit now. Now, because you said that, Nicole, dick in a box or whoever said that.
Oh my God. You are not allowed to have any other friends but me.
Oh, that's right. Well,
Amy?
she's in San Diego. So see,
We gotta
my
do rock-
besties are in
We're
California.
doing rock, paper, scissors over Leanne.
No, Riley, neither Tinder nor Bumbler. Facebook dating is there you go. That's what it
We
is.
got pineapples in the chat. We got eggplants. Pineapples, that would hurt.
Yeah,
I don't think I
ow.
would want a scaly pineapple. If you see one that reminds you of a pineapple, run.
I'm running.
That means something happened. There's something wrong there. There's some defects.
Yeah. I'm going to be like, oh, blocked. Nope.
Yeah. No pineapple penis here, please.
But it must be a thing in the dating age now that you just.
What, pineapple penises?
No, that people just send nudes and D-pics and yeah. Like, okay, this is weird.
Okay, let's check our channel. Let's see where we're at. Gold Star Mom said he used to say after 6 months you're still not used to it. Nope. After a year, nope.
What are you guys at?
940. Wait, let me refresh. I'm excited. 956.
Woo! Yes, we're getting there.
So how many is that? 44?
Yep,
Is it 40? Did I do the math right?
I think so.
I can only do complicated math. I can't do easy math. Amy said she came first.
Her and I laugh because we actually knew some women that were very jealous because her and I were friends. That's why she's saying that, and they would get mad. They like would fight with us and say, you guys can't talk to each other. It was hilarious. Yeah.
Does she see your dick pics?
No, she hasn't been feeling good. No, she hears the stories, but she hasn't seen them. You've seen them. She hasn't.
See,
there you
that's
go.
why I'm number one, Amy. I see the dick pics.
Well, I mean, she's been sick. I didn't want to make her more sick.
Well, if they're hot, look, Joe said, why an eggplant and not a cucumber?
That's a good question. And yes, Amy, I do remember that.
Here, I'm dropping the link, Sofa. Come on down. The price is wrong. His voice would say. I'm gonna get one of them bells that she has. I got a goat though. We can traumatize y'all with some goats. There you go.
That's about how I sound when I get some of those pictures.
Oh, sorry, Mom. Does this traumatize you? Doesn't that remind you of something?
Yes, I know. I need to go get counseling now. I think I better go.
We hit the 1,000. I'm gonna have the goat come on. Soph, are you coming up? We're talking about Leanne's full Monty pics and pineapple.
Sofa was going around getting new subs.
Yeah, I don't.
Look, everybody's leaving. Everybody's leaving because we're talking about.
Thank you, Salty.
Keep up the work, ladies, in a time of age when most settle for Aw, thank you, Salty.
LA 326. Yeah, you're probably traumatized by that too, huh? Look at Dawn K.
Gold Star Mom.
Yes. Christy Ann's making us all have PTSD now. The goat.
Oh,
thanks, Salty. That's really sweet.
Aw.
Tonight it started out serious and we're just having fun now.
Yeah. We're all crazy over here.
We are.
Oh my God, I love that word, Riley. We love schlongs here. That's going to be my new word. Leanne gets schlongs in her inbox. Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Good to see ya. Welcome to the crazy discussion.
Yeah. Welcome to we're talking about schlongs right now, Mike. We're probably going to change the topic.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
Hopefully, though, on a serious note, that we don't have to revisit this. But something tells me we probably will.
I agree. Amy, I'm so going to get you later for that one.
Oh, the new Italian stallion rider.
Christy Ann's all for that. She really wants
your cowgirl hat. Yeah.
Christy Ann wants me to date the Italian guy because, she's Italian too. So.
Yeah. Italian men are very romantic. They are.
Well, I have to say I haven't gotten any D pics from that one, so that's a bonus.
But Italian men are also, they like to play the field.
Uh-oh.
In my experience.
Great.
Like all my Italian uncles, they were playboys. Every one of them. Are you leaving, Joe Grassi?
Grace.
Oh, I wanted to make him Italian, you see? I wanted him to be Grassi.
Oh, got it.
Bye.
Where'd Sofa go?
I don't know. She's
No, you guys look in private chat.
Okay. There's True Helper said, "Uh-oh, damn, did I show up at a naughty time? You're all being bad." Yeah, we were talking about songs.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Oh, we've got looks like Mandy's live now and MJ's live now.
Oh, okay.
Mandy's Mandy's no longer live.
Oh, Mandy's not. Okay.
Melissa
I was wanting you to pay attention to the second part of that sentence, but not air it publicly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's more of the
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
I'll say go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, honey. Go ahead. Say it.
I was just going to say, I don't as much as I wish this to not be true, I don't think it's going to die down. I think it'll still be perpetuated. And I think people that are believing the painted narrative, and that's what it is, the painted narrative, please stop and think. This isn't like Spy Club 101. Okay, this is ridiculous. The things that are being assumed and accused and everything. So instead of just jumping on a bandwagon and assume all this crap is the truth, ask yourself a couple questions. Why is the main common denominator in all of these chats and in all of these like screenshots, why is there one person that has disappeared? Why are they not talking? Everybody else has come out and tried to be open about many things. Allison has ghosted us all.
Yeah, I said that earlier too.
No,
Yeah.
I know, but I just wanted to kind of
No,
like
no, I
close
know.
that
I'm just saying
because
I agree. Yeah.
because it's just like I understand that there are people in this world that live for drama and they love, stirring up things, and it's so fun and all. Like, I get there's people like that, but I think been proven by numerous chats that the people that you guys are still perpetuating lies about, we're not the people in those screenshots. So that should be the end of it.
Yep.
I agree. Hey, Sofa, welcome back.
Hey, how's my
Where were
sound?
you?
I went over and said hi to Melissa. She is upset with Brittany, and then Mandy had a wellness chat called on her.
Oh
And
no.
So did To the Moon. Oh, it's not. Oh no, it's what a coincidence, actually. So
Yeah,
was
it's
just
the yeah.
This is what I'm
No
talking about.
coincidence. No coincidence.
This
yeah,
stuff
no
is so
coincidence at all.
unnecessary.
Yep.
Are they
Yeah.
okay?
I don't know. Mandy's talking about hers right now, but I just know that everyone is saying, and Lindsay, I'm not saying this, I'm repeating something. Everyone's saying that Mandy's happened when Lindsay's was live, and that's her style. So I don't know. I don't know anyone's style because I don't go real life. I just was gathering some information that was being sent to me. I wouldn't even know who to call.
Yeah,
But
but let's not assume, because this is how the shit goes
I
circled.
know. No,
And
that's
keeps
what I'm
this
just
big
saying that.
cycle going. We don't
I'm
know
saying
who
I
the
just
fuck it was. We just got to
No.
make sure everybody's okay.
Right. I went and read her chat, and that's what
Yeah.
that's the chat.
Yeah.
I have no opinions on it, but she's fine with all her neighbors and friends, and she's been completely fine and calm on here, and so sad.
Yeah. Is Melissa okay?
She doesn't sound like it. And then Brittany just went live, or I don't want to say that.
No, that's all right.
Nobody
We're gonna.
was a live that said hate's a strong word, and Melissa was reading a bunch of community posts, I guess, Brittany made today about her, which I haven't seen any. I wouldn't be speaking on any of this if it wasn't part of what the bullshit, but that's why I said I'll be back. I went around Pete came back. Because I know that I'm a mod and I'm a professional fucking mod.
No, it's all right. We were just talking about our mods. We're not strict with our mods. They can be where they want to be. If they want to be with us, then we're happy. If they don't, we're still happy. Whatever. You know what I mean? We don't expect you to change your life.
I'm gonna pick a word and like penis. So if your name doesn't run with penis, you get timed out.
I already blocked that person. That welfare office person has been blocked.
Okay.
But you're right, Dave. You're right, Dave.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's another thing. I don't know what Sofa just said that made me think of this, but you know,
As a penis.
Oh yeah, well, obviously no. Another thing is, generally, a lot of us that are, being called out for these conspiracies, we're the ones that are not always constantly talking about this shit. You don't hear us constantly talking about the drama. So,
Maybe.
what?
We were saying hi. That's all. Go ahead. We're
Oh,
listening.
sorry. Hi, Mother
No, you're
Northwest.
fine. Yeah.
So I mean, I just want really people to start thinking, like, consider, I don't know, use deductive reasoning. Just be a critical thinker. Like, this is all ridiculous. Am I upset by it? Yes. Am I hurt by it? Yes.
Yeah.
But come on.
Yeah.
It's dumb too.
It's pointless. I would go over there and try to just go on the panels and say what I said earlier, but I don't think it's going to matter. Sadly,
Right.
they're not going to change their minds. They wouldn't
Yeah.
change their minds if we showed that chat line by line. There would still, and that's just the way it is. When people support somebody, and that's part of our parasocial relationships shit.
Mm-hmm.
When people support somebody, they don't see the wrongs or the logic sometimes. And no matter what we do, we're still going to have people who don't believe us. So at this point, I don't know if this is the best course of action to come up here and talk about it like we did and then let it go or keep addressing it. I don't know what to do because I just know that people aren't going to believe us regardless just because they don't support us.
I mean, I think honestly, I don't think we can say we'll never address it again because you never know.
Right.
I think that we've done a very good job at addressing some things. And, I was thinking about, I know that we've all said, nobody deserves to see your private chat.
No.
And I was thinking about this, and I didn't want to interrupt whoever was talking at the time when this came to me, but, not too long ago, someone who is very adamant that we release this was doing members only lives and dragging people in the community. And she was mad when someone outed her members only live, and it
I
made her
remember
look
that.
bad.
I know who you're talking
So,
about.
yeah, so you didn't want your members only live made public, but you want a group of like what? It was a total of 6 of us.
Yeah.
You know, one has disappeared and flown the coop. So we're talking about, or flown the coop rather. So we're talking about some girls that have formed a friendship and had very private, personal conversations about our children, our health, jokes, whatever. Like, we had a friendship, and we're being made to believe, or people are being led down. Well, we have to show it, but
Yeah.
they didn't want to show their members only live because they were. I mean, let's consider the hypocrisy of it, and let's try not to address it going forward. But I know even as I say that.
But here's the thing, Nicole. When Brittany and I had our issue, when she was over here, and the week before that, or not even the week before that, sometime before that, I was shown screenshots of shit that they were saying about me, and I addressed it there. I didn't demand to see that whole chat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And
Yep.
I don't think people are entitled to pictures of our kids or our medical stuff.
No.
Or just any number of private things. Nobody needs to know that, we had gurgly guts because we had ate something bad for dinner. Like, I mean,
Right.
It's
We
just,
talked about everything.
Yeah.
Even shaving our legs. You know what I mean? And I was barely in there. So when I speak that I know everything that's in there, I'm probably not speaking 100% because I didn't see everything, but I know
Yeah.
there was no conspiring. There was no collusion, and there was no going real life.
Exactly. I mean, and just freaking leave us alone. Like, you don't control YouTube. You don't run Messenger. You do not control our lives. You don't deserve to know what we're talking about. If you're concerned about people, not liking you, be more likable. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but leave us alone. Grow up. Leave me
I
alone.
mean, I would go over there and address it, but I like I just said, it's not going to do us any good.
I probably would have 4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah.
But when I've seen the hypocrisy about what's going on in the numerous chats, the numerous shit being said without any kind of an effort being placed on getting our side of things, it was just automatically a witch hunt. If you guys want answers as to why all these chats were started, all these chats were leaked, about why there was one common denominator in everything who has disappeared, go track her down. Because I still have, I don't know, do I say that? Fuck it. I will, hang on.
Oh, look, it's like NC's channel. It's quiet for 20 seconds.
Yeah. Hey, Christiane. Dave G,
Yeah.
would you like to have a wrench? Would you like to be a mod for us? I see here you've been super good about promoting our channel and asking people to hit the thumbs up and stuff. Christiane, do you think as long as he's okay with that, or are we good?
That's fine. I'm going over there now to mod. I have to go to YouTube to do it.
No, that's fine. I just saw that he was promoting,
Christiane,
helping us out.
Christiane and Sofa, will you take a look at that? You weren't, because you saw what she wrote. That's why.
Where is it? In private chat?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm over on the YouTube modding. I obviously don't know what I'm doing.
Dave G, that's hilarious. But yeah, great. Welcome to the mod team. Copacetic, I know, right? Private chat secrets don't make friends. Just kidding.
Christiane, do you agree with Sofa?
Wait, I didn't look yet because I'm over here. Hold on. I'm in the YouTube studio. Give me 1 sec. I got to add 2 moderators.
Well, fuck it. I'm going to do it anyway. Sorry.
I'm sorry, honey. I was over here.
So, to go off of what I was saying about how there's one common denominator and she's kind of disappeared on us all, when everything started to come out and we were kind of like, what the F is all this about? I was trying to get her to come out and say, you need to make this right. Like, I don't know why you're in all these chats with all these people doing all this, stuff about FBI agents and this and that, but this isn't cool to us. And I was told, and I still have this screenshot, and the other girls can attest to it. She told me that I better shut up or she's not going to come forward and make things right.
Yeah.
And clear things up.
Yeah.
So
I saw that too. That's true.
So I think that people need to leave us alone and concentrate on whatever game that was about.
Yeah.
Because we weren't playing a game. We were just talking to our friends.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the only way that we can prove it is by showing it, but I don't feel we need to.
Well, I mean, take the
poll.
WTF chat. MJ showed that last night. Now all of a sudden, well, they don't care about that one. Before they wanted to know about it. it's just never going to matter, because I even heard her say today, well, how do we know there's not 6 chats?
Who said that?
I don't mention any names
Oh,
because
okay.
she's
Sorry.
not worth my attention.
Okay.
But it's ludicrous. How do I know there's not 6 chats? How do I know you don't have me? You're not talking about me in 10 chats.
Well, how do we know they don't have 50,000 chats? Like, come on.
Exactly.
And honestly, if we were trying to take somebody down for months, I mean, wouldn't their channel at least got a strike or something? Like, come on.
Yep. It's just, I don't know. Maybe, I'm sorry. I just don't find myself that intimidating. So I just don't know why anybody would be worked up over the thought of us trying to take anybody down.
Yeah. I know. I mean, Leanne and I, she kicked herself off. I mean, Leanne, normally when we come live, what are we doing? We're doing the Urban Dictionary. We're doing silly comments.
Weird
We're showing
and wonderful.
videos.
Yeah.
We try to do topics. We've only had a channel. It hasn't even been 2 months. We've covered 2 huge topics.
Yeah.
Going on to our 3rd, which had to get tried-railed, and plans to do more.
Oh, definitely.
We don't come on here and stream everybody and talk about I don't like poking the bear. I think it's
most of the time
wise.
And most of the time we have actual content.
Right.
Yeah.
And that doesn't make you a coward or anything to not want to poke the bear. It's just, if you're tired of the same old cycle, then the only way to break it is by not participating in it.
100%.
And having a girlfriend chat talking about shaving your legs and feet and your husbands and your kids and date nights and whatever the hell else we talked about, and talking a little bit of shit here and there that's not,
you know what? And I'm going to tell people a lot of the ugly truth that is me. These girls will tell you a good part of what I talk about is my cat. Not going to lie. It's how exciting my life is.
I know.
Literally my cat.
That's what I talk about.
Oh, we talk about that all the time. Christiane and I will be on the phone, and all we're doing is she's showing me the cat running, and I'm looking at the cat. And,
call me on FaceTime so she can witness it.
Yeah, and I love it. So, and I wasn't in that chat, but it's the same kind of, it's like big deal. It's just
here's something telling. Leanne, how many times did I ever talk about anything with that chat and be 100% honest? Thank you.
Absolutely none.
So if it was something so colluding and so conspiratory, don't you think I'd involve Leanne and have her helping us? No, I didn't shave my feet, Dave, but somebody did. Ha! Wasn't me.
Yeah, she literally never said one word about it to me at all. And I don't ask because not my business. I didn't even know about it. So, but no, she didn't say one word to me. And she would have if it would have been something that, was something major.
The stickers?
Dave, don't ask questions. Some girls never talk.
Well, I, for one, enjoy your thank you, True Helper.
Thank you, True Helper. Appreciate that.
Yes,
Gold Star.
No, and I'm going to be honest here when I talk to you guys in the chat. And I hope nobody takes this the wrong way. We have noticed as we go on that some of the subscribers that came to our first 8 lives religiously, they were there. They don't come as often. And her and I took it so personal because we care and we're trying so hard with this channel. And it's not that we want to dictate where people go. It has nothing to do with that.
No.
We just tried to look at ourselves like, what are we not doing right that they don't want to come back? And it was subscribers that we really, really enjoyed. And I'm not going to call anybody else out.
No.
But they come, but they're just not here like they were. And we can't help but take it personally because we care so much. But we do know after we talked and analyzed it is we don't do enough drama. And the hard facts are people like to watch drama. I like to watch drama. It's just human beings like a shit show. We like to see shit going on. This is a Pittsburgh word, we're nebshits. We're nosy. That's why reality shows are such a hit. We like to see what's happening. And I think Leanne and I want to grow, not just relying on drama, because then if you're doing that, then you're constantly having to have drama and having to constantly be involved in it. And I don't have the emotional bandwidth to do that.
No, and I don't want that either.
And we want to enjoy our channel on topics and being funny and just having a good time and a little bit of drama. But we know it's because we don't provide enough of it. And we didn't adjust. We didn't say, fuck it, we're doing drama because that's what's going to bring everybody.
No.
That's what's going to get us 300 in chat. And we want our subscribers to enjoy us as much as we enjoy them. So we'll take 20, 40, 100 people that are here to have a good time with us.
I agree.
And not sell out, I guess, quote unquote. I hope nobody takes that wrong. But that's, to me, proof right there that we don't want to be involved in shit, or we would turn this channel a whole different direction. And
and I can say, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I mean, you and I have talked about, what can we do to make our channel even more fun for our, our subs. And we've got a couple new things coming up down the road, but she's absolutely right. We could have said, oh, screw this, we're just going to go all drama. And we chose not to do that. And we've talked a lot about it, believe me.
Yeah. And
can I
should show something? Well, yeah, hold on, Nicole. That should show right there that why would we involve ourselves in colluding in this massive takedown on two people, and we're not even trying to be involved with our own channel?
Yeah.
With it. So I don't know. I mean, I hope I didn't offend anybody. But go ahead, Nicole. I hope that all made sense.
Yeah, no, I just was going to add that I think if that was who you were, or you guys were into any of that, leaving Natasha's community would have been more of a better way to, jump into the deep end. This wouldn't be like just another way of how it doesn't make sense. Like if you really were about the drama and you really wanted to like make your channel about that, you could have just turned yourself into like a carbon copy of what Natasha does. And that's not who you are. And that's why you're not there anymore. And that's why you do the content that you do. So if that doesn't speak volumes, I don't know what would.
Yeah.
Good night, Dawn K. Thanks for coming in, hon.
That's you said it more eloquently than I did. So yes, that's out of that whole 5-paragraph statement I just made, she just summed it up.
Gold Star Mom, I think you're right. Polls do help greatly as far as what our subs want to see. I agree. I like polls.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And it's hard though too.
That's getting clipped too. I like polls.
I like polls.
You like me?
I'm a floozy pool hall girl.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
meat polls, stripper pole, whatever.
Such a scandalous channel you guys have over here.
I know, we are.
We could have did that though. We could have did what everybody was expecting us to do and come here and just do a tell-all and just show everything. And because we have things. I mean, Christ,
love you too, Dawn.
A year's worth of text messages. Bye, Dawn. Did you get your wrench? I got a year's worth of text message. I could have revealed shit. Leanne could have revealed shit.
Oh yeah.
And we chose purposely not to do that because we wanted to show people who we really are. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know if I'm saying this correct. There's nothing wrong with drama channels. The point I'm trying to make is it's just not us. So why would we be participating in behind the scenes drama if we're not even going to do it to help our channel grow?
Right.
I don't
exactly.
Does that make sense?
Makes
Gold Star
sense.
Mom, we will do Spirit Box nights again. So we will definitely do that again.
And it upsets me that we have to keep resorting back to being involved in things. And what am I supposed to do? We're both involved in the community. We have friends in the community. We're involved. And with that, you talk to people. You're in group chats. We're in a bunch of group chats with different people. And you open yourself up, I guess, each time you are in one. But I mean, it's the natural thing. I don't know.
Yep.
I agree. And this has been somewhat cathartic and not necessarily healing. I think that'll take time because we were so thrown to the wolves. But hopefully we can rise above it and not, when I say rise above it, I mean like not feed into it. I think Jess is right that we shouldn't give it any more energy, but
Yeah.
I just know I can't promise that, but I'm going to try really, really hard.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right. I love
And
you, ladies.
as far as
We love
Lindsay,
you too.
we love you too. And as far as Lindsay Hensley goes, I never ran around talking bad about her. I don't think ever.
I've never said anything about her at all.
And Brittany, yeah, I've said some things. I'm human.
Yeah.
That night pissed me off. And I'm not going to lie and say I didn't talk shit. I did. But you bet your ass she probably did too.
Well, that's just the thing. Like, my issues with Brittany, I feel are valid. And not once have I ever said she doesn't have a right to her opinion on me. Never once. Like, it's just stupid.
Right.
Sometimes people don't get along and they don't like one another. And yeah, I don't know. It's dumb.
I mean, what?
Well, we're all humans and we all have feelings,
Yeah.
And we're entitled to our own opinions. And that's how I look at it.
And when you're emotional, especially when you're emotional, I mean, things come out of your mouth.
Of course.
We all know that. When you're in the heat of the moment and you're with a group of friends and you're venting, and then you go to bed and you have a good night's sleep, you may wake up in the morning and have a whole new perspective.
Yep.
I do that all the time. I try to sleep with things, but no, I can't always do that. And if I feel strongly about something, it is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, after that night with Brittany, I never brought her up on our chat again or panel again or anything. I mean, she may have been brought up by a guest, but nobody was over here running her down.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we may have said things to our friends saying, oh, that I hated that. I didn't like it. Whatever. Yeah. But we have not gone on live after live trashing people and saying things that aren't true.
Not at all.
And going on chats and going
the only reason we've gone live is because they are saying bullshit lies. So if you don't want us to talk about you, stop talking about us.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree.
Right. I mean, that's just the bottom line. It had nothing to do with us. It was a problem between Sofa and Lindsay
and Allison.
And that's the bottom line. And Sofa, being our friend, would vent in no shape, fashion, or form. And I know Nicole feels the same. Did we think that she was going to ever do anything harmful?
No.
Or go real life?
Mm-mm.
I thought she was, because she would cry to me some nights. And Sofa, anybody that knows Sofa knows that she talks shit. When she gets emotional, she runs her mouth. And that's my friend. I accept that about my friend. She accepts shit about me. Is it right? No, but we're not perfect. That doesn't mean that we're supposed to say, oh, I'm not going to talk to you.
Yeah.
Because someone might get this chat one day and accuse me of conspiring with you. I mean, who's going to say that? Yeah. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I agree.
So that's it in a nutshell.
Yeah.
But let's go over and see Melissa.
Yeah.
All right,
See what's
all
going
right,
on.
ladies.
Thank
Love
you.
you bunches.
Love
Bye,
you.
Love
everybody in
you.
chat.
Hope you
Okay.
feel better, Nicole.
Thank you. Okay, talk to you in 5 minutes. Okay, bye.
Okay. Bye.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming and listening to us.
Yeah. We
I guess
appreciate
listen
it
to
as
me
always.
yammer. Leanne doesn't yammer. I yammer. If I have a problem with a YouTuber, I'll pay a garden note. Ah, I love that. Oh,
That's cute.
I got to show you guys. Speaking of garden gnomes, look at these cute gnomes that I had to buy at Marshall's. I don't know what in the world I'm going to do with these ever in my life, but I had to have them.
Dave, thank you for being a new mod for us. We're excited to have you on the team.
And Gold Star Mom.
Absolutely. We love Gold Star Mom too. Bunches.
Look at
Those
these.
are cute.
Guess what these are?
I'm not sure. What are they? Oh,
They're
are those to put it?
They're freaking gnome pencils.
Oh, those are cute. We don't
Made out
have
of
those
wood.
here. Those are adorable. I love those.
I had to have them. They were only $2.
They're cute.
$2 pencil gnomes that I'll never use.
They're still cute.
That was an impulse buy for a $2 impulse buy.
Well, congratulations to you too, Gold Star Mom, on your wrench. We love ya.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for being so kind and respectful, sharing your thoughts and spending your time with us. Tomorrow is never promised, so hold your loved ones close.
Yes.
I love that. So let's end with that. Everybody have a great night. Melissa Jade is live right now.
Yes. Let's do a raid on Melissa Jade.
And I don't know if Mandy's live, but I know Melissa Jade is. So let's go raid her. Have a great night, guys.
Bye, everybody.